Top of the top. We up. What's up? Is it Thursday or am I tripping? Is it Thursday or what? I don't know. What's up? Top of the top. What's good? Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know right now today, intro. Some of y'all on top, some of y'all in timeout today. That's right. Some of y'all in timeout. Sorry to tell you that. Yeah, some of y'all in timeout. So that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna get into it today. We got a lot to talk about. Today. Shout out to everybody that's up. Intro. Shout out to my real family. Shout out to my real people. That's the people that tap into this channel to get a laugh, right? To get some jokes. You know what I'm saying? To feel good, get motivated. That's what this channel for. This channel ain't for nothing else. This channel for smart people. This for people that want to laugh and joke. And this for people that want to know what's going on. That's about it. This ain't about no politics. This ain't about your political views. Take all that, shove it up your ass. All right? Take it somewhere else. Take it where you came from. So on that note, I've been telling people about this chat. Like I said, I got real people, and the problem is, it's too many other people ain't be doing too much. So what I'm gonna tell y'all again, if you in this channel and you just putting emojis all episode, you're conversating with other people like y'all text message. Why don't y'all just get each other a number and text message each other? Because there's people that don't know. Their purpose is to come here every day and distract the chat. Even though I don't care, but I do because I feel bad for the people that's actually innocent, organic, and they really come here because they tap in. It's people that tap into the content, and it's people that tap in here for other reasons. All right? So what I'm telling you is, I've been speaking about this for months, but people be thinking they're going to just keep having conversations in the chat, emojis all day. People want to act like they're door people, greeting people the whole episode. But don't talk to me and don't chime in. So you got to twist it. Y'all in timeout. See what I'm saying? You got to keep the same energy. If you're going to greet people all day, you're going to sit emojis all day, you got to keep up with the conversation at the same time. Because if you ain't sticking to what I'm talking about, I'm going to think you ain't here playing. Like I said, you ain't going to make this no monkey chat. All right? I got to let you know. Especially if you're a moderator, you're supposed to lead by example. If you're a moderator, member, you're supposed to lead by example. It's new people coming in here. How dare you block other people and talk about other people? You ain't acting like an ass. All right? It's time to grow up. First of all, certain people, you're not even wanted around here. All right? Straight up. Membership or not, who cares? I execute one of you, I sacrifice one of you members, and then I get 10 more. That's how it works. All right? So I'm talking to certain people, and y'all know I'm talking about. Your ass blocked today. That's right, because you hard-headed. Intro, today is good. Look. Let me show me how to the good people now, man. What's up, Sandra D? What's up, James? What's up, Britt Brat? This is not an agenda channel. Don't bring your agendas over here. All right? All I want to do is go live, have fun, laugh, and joke. That's it. You can have your opinion. You don't got to agree with me. But you ain't going to be pushing no agendas. And you ain't going to be trying to be slick opposition. Like, if people don't think I know, their whole job in the chat is to oppose everything I say. No, it's not for me. It's for y'all. It's people, when I start cooking on certain stuff, their job is to distract y'all. But they so stupid, they don't understand that it is so many people with my other family, the replay gang, they going to tap in. Replay gang don't care about chat. Replay gang tap in here with Fame talking about. All right? But if people want to control my chat, even though they say they got their own channel, all right? Only certain people with their channel is sanctioned to do what they doing here. One of them is Sister T. That's it. You ain't Sister T. All right? Straight up. You ain't going to come around here and big up your rinky-dink-ass platform. Also, you whack-ass content creators in the morning, I might smoke y'all boots today. All right? Straight up. I'm tired of all of y'all. Let's go. But I feel I'm good today, y'all. Trust me on that. All right? Like I say, man, it's a separation of the good people and the bad people. The bad people been trying to hide amongst the good. People who got black clouds, they want to hide around that sunlight. People that's failing, they want to hang around the winners. But I tell you, it was written that what? You separate the what? The tares from the wheat. We know about all that. I know about all that. What we know about y'all serpents in the garden. It's spring. They want to come amongst the garden because we blooming. Take your dry ass back where y'all come from. Yeah. All you cats been on YouTube, y'all want to come on in the morning. Yeah. All y'all, whack-ass casino, ticket TV, they was doing sports. Now they doing trending topic. Guess what? They all getting smoked today. Don't nobody want to talk about LeBron no more. Since LeBron been at these freak-offs, LeBron's still in trouble. Did you forget Beyonce name got removed? Jay-Z name got removed? They said this man was in a towel. Remember they said that man was in a towel walking around Diddy house? You forgot LeBron name did not get removed. He's still in a lawsuit. Might say anything. What's up? LeBron is still in a lawsuit. Stephen A. looks like he turned his back on Shannon Sharpe. I think I was a day late. Yes, Shannon Sharpe is done. He's finished. Yeah, we're going back to that. We're going back into public opinion. We're going back into what I'm going to show y'all what people saying, what I said yesterday, what we've been talking about. What? Everybody saying Shannon's stupid. You should have listened to Monique. Yup. Thank you very much, Natalia. That's right. I'm only concerned with real supporters, real people that enjoy the content. All right? I'm not looking for no homeless people on the internet looking for somewhere to hang out at in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? Because people swear they got all this shit going on, but somehow they be way early in the morning talking dumb shit. Huh? So you wake up early in the morning to come in the chat and talk stupid all day. You wake up early in the morning because you prove you had no life and you a liar. A lot of y'all are liars, but it's okay. I just want y'all to know I know. All right, so just chill out. It's okay. I'm cool with idiots, clowns, liars, all that. All right, I hung with murderers. That shit means nothing to me. All right, so you could bring your lying ass here in the morning. I'll salute everybody, wicked people. It's okay. But what I'm telling you, you got to stay according on this channel, man. Don't get in my way. And don't play with me. That's all I be trying to tell people, man. On that note, let's go. All right, top of the top. Shout out to all the new people, man. Everybody's appreciated. What's up, Blackjack? I got to say that because, man, this whole thing is dying. This whole thing is dying, y'all. So every day I come on, I'm coming on to do what I do, but I don't take it for granted, y'all. A lot of this stuff is dying out. Like they were just talking about on TV how people, what's up, Dragon Lady? People tired of these apps going up. They say HBO, they say Max went up to like $20-something. And on top of that, they trying to say only one person can use it. You see what I'm saying? They tighten up. But I started peeping. I was like, yo, remember how we ran from cable? I spoke about this before. Now all of them are back for revenge. When I said all of the stuff you love is going to be a privilege, they know this. That's why these apps costing money. But you're going to see, you pay for all the apps, you're still paying for cable. Here you go back again, paying for cable again. See what I'm saying? This is how it works. This is how it works. When I tell you they study. When them entertainment platforms started crashing because we was all on the internet, they said, oh, shit. So what they do, all of them went on the internet. Huh? DirecTV got a cable app. Yeah, no such thing as cable no more. My point is, man, it's all about the dollars, the money. What's up, Toy? It's all about money, all right? So around here, updates on the economy, updates on information that affect your life, updates on the trending topic. Why am I following the narrative of Black Hollywood Destroyed? My narrative. Because, y'all, if this is all about a documentation, I do not come on here every day to bash and diss these people. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is, this is what's supposed to happen. All right? They had their time. They have fallen. The fall has been trying to be hidden. I'm just the one to give you the play-by-play on what's happening. Like I said, I'm giving you the analytics of the game. The game was the rap game, the Hollywood game, the rich game, whatever you want to call it. It was this thing that went on for decades, and it has come to an end in my face. So I've been the one documenting it, breaking it down to you play-by-play, because I'm the one that had to deal with all these lies. I had to watch fake narratives. I had to watch so many goddamn lies for so long. And I saw people be ruined to this day from these lies, still ruined. So it's my job to document it, point it out, and expose it, troll it, destroy it, step on it, piss on it, and move on, folks. That's it. Because what I want y'all to understand, when all this stuff is finally over, it won't really be too much to talk about in this department, y'all. So when I keep telling you, I'm getting my laughs, I'm slaying, I'm doing it all because they played us all, y'all. Look at it as, if you took all of them and put them together, that's a lot of money that got given out. So like being that all this money was given, all of this money was acquired, all of this power and status and greatness. Do you think I want to close my eyes like it's nothing going on? When I know, when I look out that window, the reality is a lot of people I ain't even going to see no more. That's why I know what I'm talking about. So the people that know what's going on, shout out to y'all, all right? I'm giving you something in writing that's going on. Put it like this. When we dead and gone, everything we living through now will be told forever. You don't get that part. We're living through history. You just don't get it. Because, see, a lot of y'all are so dumb, right? All you know is the past. So in the future, in the present, you know nothing about that. You want to talk to me about that history, fool? I'm in history right now. What are you talking about? All right? I'm going to tell you again, man. Hopefully, most of y'all ain't going to be here no more anyway. I've been telling you this for 2 years. Did I lie to y'all? Half y'all are not. If you listen to me in the morning and you have no life, you have nothing going on, or you are not comprehending the words out of my mouth, you one of them people, your ass going to be out of here. Huh? You're gonna be done. I promise you when I tell you that. All right? I've been telling y'all that. There's no such thing as falling off now, coming back up. A lot of y'all gonna be statistics, y'all. I've been telling you this for a reason. It's been out of love. But guess what? Today ain't no love. It's only family today. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. What's up? Shout out to everybody in the back. Shout out to everybody to the like button, comment, cash app, super chat. Shout out to everybody to be laughing their ass off. I love to see emojis in the chat. That's what I want to see. All right, that's it. Other than that, let's go. Yeah, shout out to y'all in the back. Y'all on punishment today. All right, if you don't like it, cancel your membership. Who cares? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Stephen A. Smith turned his back on Shannon Sharpe. Uh-oh. We already spoke about that. Yeah, y'all. Big dogs, big dogs. Stephen A. gave a whole speech I didn't know about. Basically, what Stephen A. said, Shannon, his homeboy, he's the one that brought him to ESPN, but he had to keep it real. Shannon is my friend, whatever, whatever. But I know nothing. I was not there. I don't know nothing. But the way Stephen A. was talking, it sounded like Stephen A. know what time like. I also looked at it like this. I said, yo, Stephen A. might have already told this man that. Stephen A. might have already had a real man-to-man conversation with him like, yo, Shannon, yo, you know you're on ESPN now. Yo, you need to chill out with some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He probably told him. He probably told him, man. So let's ask a question. If I'm Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe, my homeboy, and I told him to chill out with that stuff, and he does this. Mind you, this is what I be telling y'all, man. This is what I be telling y'all. Them days for me over with. Putting people on. See what happens? You put somebody onto a job, you co-sign them, y'all, embarrass your ass. Stay there the whole time, flaunt this record. You bring this Negro, you see why I gotta always be about race? But y'all don't get it, man. Why y'all don't get it? You don't get it, man. Y'all don't get this race thing, man, that will put on you. You want to see that complexion right there? It's something. I think Shannon was in a mind program, man. I really think his ass a kid. I really think he been broke down to a kid. Anybody saw the pink flower, you know what I'm talking about. When we went into how it was proven, they did studies on black men back in the 70s, man. And they found out a lot of mental issues, man, how grown men could break down to a baby. I've been breaking all this stuff down. All this stuff is mental. It's for real. It's for real. When you've been seeing these grown-ass men crying, it's for real. When you see a grown man crying, a grown man acting like a child, that's mental, y'all. This shit for real. When you see Shannon 1 minute acting like a female, no, man, they got mental issues, y'all. I think some of them been in programs, man. I'm not playing with you. They don't comprehend it. So like I said, y'all, learn from this. Don't put nobody on. Don't try to help nobody. Them days over. I've been telling y'all that. If you can't keep up with me, I'm not carrying your weight. If you can't meet me where we supposed to be at, you know what I'm saying? That's how it go now, y'all. I keep telling you, will ruin your life. You, Stephen A., working forever. You put somebody on at the job, y'all. You put your peoples on. Here they go. Coming in late. Taking days off. Getting caught doing a little funny stuff. Hiding at chicks. Getting caught stealing. Whatever. Talking on the phone, supposed to be working, but you put them on. See how they do? No. So this shows you, when Shannon was messing with them young girls, y'all, he was just thinking about himself. Told you, man. You got to be a damn idiot to mess with a chick 19, 20. It's a lot of stuff being revealed. When I told you, it's them foreign entities that been controlling these women. That whole trafficking operation. When I broke down to y'all about them IG models, I've been telling you, like I said, I ain't going to keep talking about this stuff, man. It's like I said, when I got confirmation, more people smart, I don't got to keep repeating myself. But my point is this, y'all, what I want you to understand. It's people that been specifically on purpose trying to dumb stuff down. You see what I'm saying? So, pardon me, y'all. A lot of time when I was snapping, I had to peep something. It was actually people trying to gaslight me, y'all. Yes, they were. People have been gaslighting me for a minute. They've been gaslighting me. Yes, they have, y'all. So what I'm telling you is this. Learn from this shit. Learn about that skin color stuff. You see where that skin color got Stephen A. Smith trying to help somebody out? My brother. What? All that, man? You see that, right? I heard Shannon was supposed to get 100 million, but that ain't no fact. That sound like fake news to me. Sound like fake news. Because Shannon ain't doing nothing to get 100 million. Then again, if Shannon was going to get 100 million, what did I already tell y'all? I said, family, ain't nobody getting no more big deals. I said, ain't nobody getting no more big checks cut. So if they said Shannon was going to get 100 million, look to me like he ain't getting no check cuts. Good morning, Miss Jackie. That's right. You understand? So it's a lot within this, and we're going to get into it. LeBron James ain't safe neither, y'all. His name never got taken out of that lawsuit with Diddy. Not at all. Also, LeBron James has been caught. He's been caught, y'all. Caught pulling shenanigans on the court, acting like he fouled, playing peekaboo with the ref, acting like he hurt, seeing the ref watching him. Yo, y'all, they need to go home. I don't know what's wrong with them, y'all. I'm watching these meltdowns right in my face. I'm watching this goddamn public humiliation, aka what? A public lynching. That's right. But they brought it on themselves. So like I said, seems to me it's not cool to be that color, is it? Why nobody ain't proud now? What I'm telling you is they have made an ass of themselves. If you put them all together, y'all, do you know what you're going to get? If we put all these idiots together in one room, do you know what we would have? Now we got to put Shannon in the room with Russell Simmons. The rest of them, R. Kelly, Diddy, all of them, just put them in the one room. Keep stuff, push their ass in the room, push them in the room. You see what we got? No, y'all, it's showing the truth. The truth is out. The other percentage of them are weirdos. Dwayne Wade, look what they did to that boy. Another percentage of them are broke. They got percentage of them, they're sick. All right? The rest of them are lunatics. The woman shaving their head bald, they all lunatics. They all finished, y'all. They are done because they also know they got pressure on them. You don't think they owe tax money? You don't think they got debt? I know why they've been working their ass off. If the rest people like us been dealing with bills and stuff, man, I know they've been under pressure. Plus them tariffs in effect. You know what that tariffs is for? A lot of their ass got money invested overseas. But what y'all don't get, let me break it down to you real quick. Like you see that Club Shay Shay shirt he got on? Whole time them shit's getting printed where? Overseas, getting printed. Getting printed for the low. That's how they was doing it when I kept telling y'all everybody was getting rich. Where you think them damn coffee mugs coming from? All that goddamn podcast paraphernalia. That stuff come from over that way, a lot of that stuff. So that's what they be doing, y'all. Getting them, let's say he getting them Club Shay Shay shirts made overseas at a good deal, $3 a shirt. He gonna sell them, you know what I'm saying? This is what they were doing. So the border lockdown, that tariff, stop all that. I told you they stopping their money, stopping their profits. When y'all understand that anything you might got money invested in, somehow might gotta come from that way. Like I said, man, grown-ups, money talk, man. Shout out to everybody that's what's up, EK69? Shout out to Redskin, some of y'all that been coming through. I've been seeing y'all. Like I said, y'all, see, a lot of things like what got people wrenches. See, people which y'all don't know, some of y'all got wrenches because y'all were participating in the conversation. But some of y'all get wrenches and y'all forget about the conversation and y'all start texting and talking to each other, y'all. All right? Got to slow that down. Meaning, you could do that, talk to each other all day, but keep up with the topic at the same time, multitask. All right? Walk and chew bubble gum. All right? Let's go. All right? For real, y'all. It's a reason why I'm saying all this. All right? We not dealing in nothing in that dumb category. The dumb category happened already. The dummy era passed already, y'all. We're not in the dummy era. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. If you keep staying in the dumb era, you're going to keep dumbing down, and after that, you're going to disappear. All right? We're dealing with a whole nother frequency now, y'all. We're not on AM radio. We're on satellite. We're not on FM neither. We're on satellite, y'all. You get it? Comprehend this shit. It's a reason for that. This guy, he didn't get it. He was still on that old school AM frequency of what? Trying to holler at random chicks. He thought it was back in the day when you just go on Backpage Craigslist, order a chick to the crib. He on that time. But what are you seeing? You're actually seeing rich men that do not have the mental capability to conversate with a woman on a regular basis, to pick and choose the woman that's best for you. Like, meet a woman in a public setting. Sit down, have a conversation over a meal and drinks. No. Work your ass off all day, then sneak around and getting what? Prostitutes. So I'm going to show you something. But I'm really starting to think these guys are slaved in tracks. I really think they're slaved in contracts. I know for a fact Shannon worked for somebody else. He had a deal with Colin Cowherd. Like Stephen A. Smith said, when Shannon got fired, he basically put him on. I reached out to my brother. Really was saying, when Shannon got fired, he didn't know what he was going to do. I brought him in. Shannon, you've been flexing. Also, we're going to speak about what somebody smart spoke about yesterday in the chat. Somebody said maybe Shaq is behind this. But I did speak about before when Shaq and Shannon had a beef. But yes, I forgot to update the beef. I forgot to update it. Yes, he has beef with Shaq. But then when you understand that Shaq and Stephen, they are homeboys. See, first of all, if we take it to the fraternal brothers, Stephen A. Smith, Shaq, same fraternity. They're fraternal brothers. I don't think Shannon is in their fraternity. No. Jordan, Stephen A. Smith, Shaq, saying they're fraternal brothers. Yes, that is part of their connection. That is part of why they got beef with Shannon. It's beef with Shannon for a lot of reasons, y'all. It's just that certain people knew they couldn't go against him because of his lineup. When y'all understand that all this political, that's why I say it's time for people to grow up. It's political first. Then there's celebrities second. All right? Understand that part. They're political first. They only become celebrities because it is certain people that choose them politically. That's how it goes. All right? It's like if I blew it right now and somebody offered me some money, depending on what side it came from, that's the side I'm going to have to be on. That's how it works. Whatever company make me rich, that's what side I'm on. Y'all don't get it. All right? I'm going to keep talking to grown-ups about old stuff that you should know already. I'm talking about dummies that be in the chat all day. I'm talking about dummies that go live all day. All right? Whatever political party. Let me break it down for you idiots once again. I'm talking to those who don't get it, y'all. If Disney hired me, but Disney supports the red party. God damn, when Disney give me that money, I'm red. That's how it works. That's how it works. Just that some of y'all didn't know that. It starts from up. They know who they going to select when your ass in college. When you in college and you coming up, they already know who you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like with LeBron, all of these celebrities you see, like especially in sports, they scout them out at high school. They scout them from teenagers. And they already know what they're going to be. He's going to be this. He's going to go here. He's going to do this. And he's going to be this. And then when they get older, they still control their ass. That's how it works, y'all. Your career ain't over in this game till they done with you. They done with Shannon. They done with all of them. Because it represents the end of an era. But they didn't understand. When I told every single last one of y'all, the days of running your mouth is over. You can't just say what you want. You can't just keep talking. Because there's something about that goddamn complexion. I think it's a goddamn common sense blocker. And they just won't get it. They don't get it till their ass gets spanked up. They always going to get spanked up, smoked, shot, thrown in jail because they don't get it. It's this thing called comprehension. They won't get it. All right? So that's why some of y'all had to get blocked today because you don't get it. All right? Yeah. You're going to get an example. Everything you fucking proud of is going to be your embarrassment until you clean it up. Who's that? Everybody. Huh? Whoever you call yourself. Huh? We talking about smart people versus dumb. What I kept saying, y'all, I'm not into that color stuff. I'm into smart people against dumb people. That's about it. I don't care about none of that. Huh? I don't care about none of that. If you smart, we can rock. If you a dummy, go that way. Huh? I don't get in the good and evil. I get in the smart and dumb. That's what I deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I deal with. Because everybody gonna say they this, everybody gonna say that. But one thing you ain't gonna front, if you smart or not, you can't front on that one. You can hide your evil, you can hide all your bullshit, but you can't hide how stupid you are. That's what you ain't gonna hide. All right. So my point is this. Let's go. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna look at what the world's saying, y'all. Everything we saying shall be proven. A lot of these chicks are ran by the Albanians and Russians. How dumb you gotta be, Shannon Sharpe? Bingo. See what I've been telling y'all? Everybody know that. When I tell y'all Johnny come lately is real, y'all. Y'all had no clue. It's been so many criminal organizations running these sex trafficking rings by way of Instagram models. OnlyFans. Y'all have no clue why all this stuff is happening. I told y'all 2 years ago. A lot of those people y'all see on Instagram, I said they are trafficked women. I said they're trafficked women. See, y'all kept thinking Fantasyland, kidnapping, trafficking is when they jump out the car and they grab somebody and throw them in a van and they just snatch them up. No, it's sophisticated. You will be taken to somewhere nice and lavish. You are at them, they take you to a mansion. The thing is, you don't know where the damn mansion at. You don't know how you got there, and you ain't leaving. Now you also at this mansion, you ain't got no phone. You have nothing, and you're not going nowhere. They got security, arm, muscle. They got women in pocket to do everything for your ass. You ain't going nowhere. That was all them Instagram models, y'all. That's why you're going to see. Check this out. Follow me, Instagram people. I ain't been on there months. You're going to see. As soon as that election stuff happened, somehow you stop seeing them IG models on your timeline like you used to. Then you used to see a lot of those chicks on there looking all perfect and pretty, and they was always laying in this beautiful environment. Man, no such thing as being a hoe in a mansion. Ain't no such thing as hoeing, and they got that. No, they were kidnapped. They were in criminal organizations. That's right. And another thing you'll see, it was a difference in the prostitute. Okay, you'll see the so-called white ones look a certain way. The Spanish ones, they in this lavish shit, and the black woman be in their house somewhere. You ain't get it yet. Because the ones that made all the real money is the cartels. Yo, them other people, man, they was hoeing out their house. They sell their ass out their house. You got mothers that sell their ass out their house while their kids at school. So stop playing. All right? What I'm telling you is, everything has been run by foreign entities, and from 2020 to 2024, everybody already got rich, and y'all had no clue who they was getting rich off. When I said you're going to see, when people got put in the house, next thing you know, OnlyFans pop up. People got put in the house, which means what? They couldn't get no coochie like that. All of a sudden, all these IG models come out of nowhere on your timeline. It was all the money game, man. All the money game. No, Shannon is smart. He know what he be doing. Guess what? When I told you a million times, I need to see who's smart on my channel. Who been tapped in? When I kept saying, whatever they want, who gonna bring it to them? Who gonna get an A+ today? I kept telling y'all, whatever they want is gonna get given to them. It's a sophisticated system. But when you've been poor your whole life, when you've been on a low level, you never know nothing. You never been nowhere. You don't know shit. You don't know how this world works. Everything on the overground is on the underground. That's the real above, as above, so below. Because what's going on that underground, you ain't going to know, but it's the same up top. Now, that's right, Redskin. That's why you been got your wrench, because you been smart. Smart people don't care if you're moderated, none of that. That's right. The cartel's running. When I told you these bastards get whatever they want, if they want a 13, 14, they're going to get it, because I told you, the cartels provide them with everything. The woman, the drugs, food, everything. Y'all ain't watched nothing. You ain't watched Training Day. That was 20-something years ago. That's what it was about. Huh? How the whole city of LA running corruption through organized gangs, when they kept telling Denzel, you better pay it on Russians. You better pay it on Russians. You better pay it. He kept telling them. The whole movie was based on Denzel trying to get that money paid on Russians because they used the foreign entities to do their dirt. All right? Y'all didn't get that. When they want that, when I showed you Malibu with them homes and them boats, and I told you the cartels live amongst the rich people, dummy, you a stupid ass fan. Get it? You're a fan. They ain't no fans. Them cartels, they get what they need and they move right where they ass at, and they be they goddamn customers. And that's how it works. It's a pipeline. So when you seeing things getting smoked out, guess what? Shannon Sharpe is a clue what they be doing in Hollywood. Ordering chicks on the menu. See, he ain't gonna tell how he really got with her, but the thing is, he told her himself, because I didn't know he got with her when she was 19, bro. No, all the women he got. No, the proof in this story is how they be buying ass. They also will pay for certain age they want. Because don't forget, you get the age you want. That's why I kept telling you how the sex trafficking thing work. No, they're gonna get you whatever you want. I say, bro, I can make up some shit. I say, you know what? Today, I want a woman that's caramel with red hair. How tall do you want? Exactly 5'7". Okay, gotcha. You're gonna bring her exactly what I want. Whatever you want. What you want? Dark skin? You want white with a tan? You want blonde hair? You want thick, big booty, big breast? Which one you want? Okay, you like slim? Whatever you want. They got you, bro. That's how they roll, dummy. No, they got catalog. They got warehouse of women. That's how that shit been working. That's why this had to get busted up. It been going on. Y'all didn't get all these kids been getting snatched. Some of their ass grown now. Some of their ass grown now. I told you. They've been snatching up minors, making them do minor porn on the dark web. Yes. Everything I'm talking about, that shit was on Law and Order. Straight up. Law and Order New York. That's right, because that's how that shit go. It's also within the what? The Epstein case, dummy. A lot of y'all were just laughing and joking. The Epstein case is the full exact breakdown of what they do. All this shit is for real, y'all. You got to take Epstein. You got to take Diddy. This Shannon Sharpe shit is part of it. Because what y'all not getting, y'all not getting the connection of the 57-year-old man with the 19-year-old. That's the part y'all not getting. Because in reality, the odds of him meeting that person, you know what I'm saying? No. He didn't go online looking for that person. He got plugged up with that person. Trying to tell y'all, man, they all exposed because they showing their ways. So what else are we watching? The truth is, he didn't have no regard for Stephen A, y'all, because let's be honest. Once Shannon Sharpe got on ESPN, y'all, he could have just toned it down, changed his ways, bro. Bro, you put me on to the job, bro. But guess what? I'm going out at night looking for prostitutes, bro. Meanwhile, bro, I might get locked up playing around trying to get prostitutes. You need me in the morning to help drive the truck. But I don't care. I'm doing me. Even though you put me on to the job, bro, co-sign me to the boss, talk about me for a whole month straight, talking about I do this, I'm a good worker. As soon as you put me on, bro, I start getting a couple checks. Nah, I don't want to come to work like that no more. See? I want to start tricking off at night. That's Shannon Sharpe, y'all. That's Shannon Sharpe. Let's go. We're going to look at what the world's saying. A lot of these chicks are ran by the Albanians and the... How dumb you gotta be. Thank you. I feel good to know that. So a lot of people know the truth. Everybody's not stupid, y'all. All right? She really tried to give him some game, and he sat there giggling. Now look at him. Bingo. Told you, man. A lot of people on the same page I'm on. But I keep saying, it's a lot of people who know what's up. A lot of people, you can keep acting stupid, dumb. Hey, maybe you are, but a lot of people know what's going on. All right? What they say? Huh? What did they say? Let's go. Let's go. She really tried to give him some game, and he sat there giggling like a clown. Now look at him. See? Now look at him. Mr. Advice. Mr. Relationship Advice. Kept telling you. People been taking advice from people that ain't got nobody. People been taking he gives relationship advice. Yes, he does. Because, you know, in a relationship, every time on ESPN, you know, because in a relationship, and one day Stephen A said, come on, Shannon, with the relationship shit. Because, you know, in a relationship, every time black people give analytics, they got to use a relationship. Why you can't say, because, you know, in a business relationship, I've been peeped. How these people really know nothing about business, y'all. They really don't know nothing about business and how to control their sexual behavior. They don't. It's proven already. Because, you know, in a relationship, this is what I've been telling y'all. This is the shit they've been doing. I'm cooking their ass for a lot of reasons. This is the same thing Will Smith and Jada was doing. They give relationship advice, but they ain't got no relationship. Are you finally getting it yet? Can I please get some checks and 100s? They give relationship advice, but they don't have no relationship, or they can't keep one, or it's dysfunctional. But they always giving advice with no proven facts of marriage for a long, consistent time. But you still listen to dumbass celebrities. Will and Jada proved dysfunction, but they had a red table talk. But you should know Jada's mother was a hoe, because her ass was in Hollywood early. So when I forgot to talk about the girls from Baltimore, yes, I forgot to say Jada. Thank you in the chat for that. Yes, another hoe from Baltimore in the industry, because you're going to see they all are dysfunctional and they don't have no proven relationships, but they always give relationship advice. So I'm giving you the proof of why a majority of the people right now as we speak are not in relationships. It's not a coincidence, or been in a whole bunch of dysfunctional relationships. And lately, the past couple years, I have been in some weird relationships because it seemed to me like everybody's brain is cooked from this internet and they don't know shit about relationship. You feel me? No. Everybody the past 5 years plus, if they was in a relationship, they wanted to be what? A celebrity couple. Either a celebrity couple or one of the people wanted to be a celebrity. Meaning, I'm with her, but I want to go out every night. I'm with him, but I want to go out with the girls every night. That's what was going on, y'all. It's called what? Fake relationships. I told you that already, man. No, these clowns made relationships a fad. What we just say? Tony Braxton and Baby, 57 years old, married, divorced. They're idiots, y'all. They have to buy coochie. I'm just going to say it real. They have to buy coochie. And them men, them women, they got to pay for male strippers. All right? Because they all idiots, y'all. I'm not playing with you. Let's go. Let's go. Shannon, did you get this chick from the cartels? I think you did. Something like that. Something like that. Let's go. You idiots. Or you want to prove to me. He want to prove to me how many pair of Jordans he got. He wanted to prove to me how much clothes he got. Straight up, y'all. Clowns, man. Idiots. My whole thing ain't showing you shit. That's my whole thing, y'all. That's my whole thing. But what they don't understand, you got to pick one. You can't have a big mouth and be a show off at the same time. You got to pick one. Huh? You can't be a big mouth and you want to show off. You can't do that. It's too much. So I'm saying you got to pick one. Is it Thursday already, y'all? Or am I tripping? What's up, y'all? Good to see y'all today, man. What's up, One Deep? Let's go, man. Man, be some good people around here. Let's go. This Shannon Sharpe thing got men realizing that marriage is actually beneficial because it really keep you in check and out of trouble. Bingo. What did I say yesterday, y'all? Family, when I tell y'all a lot of my life is playing out through this, I figured that shit out about 2009. Since 2009, I only been by myself or the woman I'm with. That's it. And when I tell y'all I've been dealing with this for over 10 years, because I've been, like, that's about the time I put it in my head. When I sat and thought, I said, you know what, man? Because I had a situation, like I say, and it's just a situation where your homeboys somehow is going to mess shit up. Your homeboys sometimes going to give you more problems. I've been started peeping all that shit. Being true to the homies and all that, all this stuff going on, the bros. But I started peeping. When it's all said and done, I'm the one taking losses. My shit crumbling. A lot of them ain't that. I just start peeping it. Like, yo, man, if you hang around women, it's a 9 to 10, you ain't going to get in trouble like that. I started noticing a whole lot of stuff like, yo. And I just started changing my ways, man. I say, even being by myself, I'm just chilling with the females. And the females I'm with, they got to be street smart. That's the shit I was on at that time. So when I started hanging with women instead of a lot of men, all the women I was with had to be smart, street smart. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean is, woman, keep your ass out of trouble. But the main thing we're talking about is a real marriage. Yes, it keep you out of trouble. I just said it yesterday. That's why you're going to see the ones that are married and fly straight, you will not get in trouble. So being that this is an epidemic in the community that been going on, when I tell you that shit played out, y'all, yes, it was cool. And my point is this, bro. I don't like to my own horn telling my business, but I try to be transparent. A lot of y'all didn't get that play out your system because you never was a player. A lot of y'all, you grown as shit, but you didn't have a lot of sex in your lifetime. You didn't have a lot of time with women, bro. That's why a lot of y'all had this complex. When you get older, you keep searching and searching and searching and searching, and you just thinking something out there. See? You ain't see all different types of coochie, bro. You ain't have experiences with all different types of women, sizes, shapes. All right? So much stuff you didn't do because you've been a little boy. And you've been hanging with the bros so long. So now when you're with this woman and she boosts your ego because she says she loves you and she got you feeling yourself, you start thinking you're going to go out there and get you some other women because you're really a little boy and you start looking for your greatness in other women. I know the syndrome, bro. See, it's some men, only way they're going to feel like a man, he got to go in this girl's face and she say, you look good. And then he got to go in this woman's face and she say, you look good. And then this other woman say, can I hold $100? Some men they think that's a man, y'all. I'm going to tell it all today because that's where we came from. That shit is always played out, bro. That's why you're going to fail. Going to stay failing. Now, when we talk this marriage thing, no, it ain't about marrying anybody. The thing is, nobody wants to be patient and wait for the right match. Everybody got their match out here, y'all, but it might take forever. So I'm saying? I know it's easy to go get anybody. That shit easy today. Pop, 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 pop. It's easy, y'all. But the thing is, are you going to get the right person? That is the challenge. Are you going to get the right person? That ain't guaranteed no more, is it? Nope. So the point is, when I told people months ago, I said, yo, shout out to all y'all that's married. I said, because soon, marriage is going to be worth more than gold. I told y'all all this stuff already. I've been talking about all this 2 years ago, so I have to sum it all together. Because I seen all this coming. I said, shout out to the people that stayed married. I said, because the plan was for everybody to get divorced. And I told you marriage is going to be worth more than gold. And I told you that it was a trick for everybody to go against the grain. All you got to know is it's going to be a lot of people dying lonely. So when we spoke about that kid in the house, 4 years old, found in the house with the people in there dead. That's how it's going to be for a lot of people. A lot of people, you're going to die alone. Did DMX make the movie? All right, then that shit mean a lot of y'all going to die alone. That's right. Because you what? You ain't want nobody. You independent, right? Oh, matter of fact, you switch sex. Okay, then. You got to live with that. That's how it's going to be. I'm telling you, it's how it's going to be. So I told you, I was raised on households, huh? Because I was raised, huh? Straight up. I seen my mother and grandmother getting theirs. I saw my mother and I seen certain things. And I was always told, when you have two, you always will have more. When it's two of y'all, you always gonna have more. That's what I was always taught. That's what I saw with my own eyes. Don't matter what level you on. If both of y'all putting in work, y'all gonna have what y'all need. Y'all gonna be straight. But see, that's why it's a world of struggling now. What's up, Black Samurai? It's a world of struggling because people got brainwashed. Listen to people that ain't got nobody. But you'll see Monique ain't listening to Oprah. She still got her man. All right? Shannon got issues. He got social issues. He's trying to live like a 20-year-old. Again, wild work, fam. Keep cooking. Yo, y'all, if y'all saw it turn to a flower, this whole mental program they put these guys in, it come from the 60s when I told y'all on Vietnam days. Family, they really have altered the black man's mind. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. This is something that goes back to the 70s, 80s. They've been did these studies and conquered it. How you can take a brutal man strong, and when it's all said and done, you turn him into a flower or a little child. Because a little child is a flower. And I'm not playing with you, y'all. Yes. Why you think Shannon was crying on stage on TV? You will see some of them are fragile, y'all. Only a fragile man cries, y'all. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. No, they are really small, y'all, in the mind. Because these people, when they give you millions, they know how to control your ass. You have to be controlled when you got millions and you're that color. Huh? That's right. Just in case you want to wake up one day and get militant. Just in case one day you think you're going to wake up and be some warrior, huh? Yeah, we know you 6'3", 250. Just in case one day y'all all want to come together when y'all get this money. Some of y'all 6'9", some of y'all 7 feet, some of y'all, yeah.
Anytime y'all think y'all gonna come together and start some army, before you do that, all of y'all gonna be flowers. And we're gonna see how y'all flowers gonna go to war. And before y'all go to war, y'all be trying to hump on each other. That's the plan. Only time y'all gonna come together is for humping, never for planning, never for business, only for humping. Get it? Freakoffs. You ain't get that part, did you? You didn't get that, did you? They all come together from all around the world to participate in freakoffs. But if it was something building, something positive, something great, they don't come together for that because they're not allowed to. Did you get that part yet? Did you get that? You always talk about Illuminati, how they come together. Well, I prove to you, only time celebrities can come together is if it's hanky-panky or what? Clown stuff. They cannot come together for no real event. If it was announced on TV, today the black celebrities are having a major conference. What are they talking about? We don't know. Well, we heard something about the economy, and you just see them outside this building, and you just see Steve Harvey walking in there, and then you see Jay-Z walking in there, and they're like, "What's going on?" You just see all the rich celebrities walking in one building. What's going on? They just walking in the building. You still say walking in the building. What they doing? I don't know. They're about to have a conference meeting. Huh? Is that not power? See how easy it is? They know they better not do no shit like that because they can't do nothing like that. So I keep telling you, they only can come together for freaky activity, y'all. Freaky activity, ceremonies, events, and to play fake ass roles. All right? See how easy that shit was I just said to you? All right. That's how easy the shit is. You ain't seen them have that one meeting. Because you heard about a meeting with 3 people. What Suge Knight was trying to do, guess what? It wasn't just trying to distribution. Suge Knight was trying to really start that union. That whole thing Nori and them kept talking about on Drink Champs, Suge Knight started that first. Suge Knight wanted benefits for rappers, and he wanted labor. See what I'm saying? He wanted a union for rappers. That's one of the things Suge got his ass in trouble for too. Yes. He wanted it so when rappers retire, their ass won't be broke. He wanted it so they'll be straight. Get it? But you remember, the rapper, the entertainer's supposed to end up dead and broke in the end. So, Suge, we ain't doing that. Get it? That's a threat. That's a threat. Suge trying to make it where we got to pay these artists after they retire. Hell no. And we got to cover their dental and all that. Nope. That's what he was trying to get, y'all. They was trying to get benefits, full coverage. So when they were, like any other job, when they retire, they got all this shit. Nah, Suge was trying to do a lot, y'all. So I keep telling y'all. And you're going to see the narratives. Everybody you wasn't supposed to like, you don't like. Everybody you was trained to like, you like. But everybody you say you don't like, I can prove to you every single one of them either said something in the favor of these people, either tried to help these people, or always tried to do something by these people, some kind of way. But somehow these are the ones everybody don't like, and bad stuff always happen to. So what I'm telling you is, now it has reversed. Everybody that was getting shamed, Suge Knight, Kanye, you're going to see, y'all, you don't get it. You're going to see, since Jayz and them got in trouble, the one who controls shit, now you're going to see 50 Cent back controlling shit. You're going to see Suge Knight back in algorithm. You're going to start seeing these little things because you keep getting the proof that a time has changed. You're going to get it today. Thank you very much, Natalia. That's so true. I said if we had a war, who's going to fight because the males are females? Yeah, and it ain't going to be no war. So, yeah, we're going to get out that fantasy right now. Yeah, that's right. It ain't going to be no war because the real war is financial. Like I kept telling y'all, the real war is financial, y'all. Wars are not fought physically no more. Wars are fought in the mind, y'all. Wars are fought in the mind with money and satellites. That's how it is. They let all the idiots bow the guns up. They ain't going to shoot nobody. But they sell now 10 out of 10. That's how they set up, y'all. This world is always ahead. They always ahead. I know how they work. Whenever the world lets civilians get all these things in their hands with 100-round drums, they let you know they got something else. Why? They got some shit that everybody can come outside strapped right now. They got a frequency that'll pop your ears. You're gonna drop all them guns. You're gonna drop them shit so quick. I'm telling you, y'all could be in the whole crowd talking about what y'all gonna do. Man, they got some shit to disintegrate all y'all ass on sight. Yes, y'all, way behind the time, man. They got Star Wars G.I. Joe shit, bro. I've been telling people that years ago, man. When the Proud Boys all running around, all that stuff, I've been telling y'all, man, that stuff ain't about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's old stuff, y'all. Kept telling you, old shit. No, you got to get with this millennium shit. Everything is towards 2030. I'm in 2030, y'all. That's why a lot of y'all ain't going to comprehend me yet. I'm not in this. I'm ahead of this shit already. Can't you see it's May already? All right. I'm already looking at fall past this shit. Let's go. I'm side-eyeing. Check it out. I'm giving a side eye to any adult who feels sorry for Shannon Sharpe. At best, he's a weirdo who's into young girls. At worst, he's a predator and abuser. Only time will tell. Now, did you see people in this chat yesterday talking about they feel like Shannon Sharpe being set up because he's black? That's why they asked blocked today. That's right. Y'all only blocked temporarily. All right? I want you to see how I feel when your dumb ass wake up early and you ain't got no chat to type in and talk about nothing. So today you're going to listen. All right? Today, get in the corner. Y'all going to listen today. All right? Dead serious. I'm not dealing with none of that dumb shit no more. The world, everybody in the world know. See that? Why some people don't get through their head? Because they on scripts. When I tell you a lot of people got to go with these narratives, when I tell you a lot of people are so goddamn poor because they're in government programs, y'all. A lot of people are in government programs. And part of it is working on this internet. Yes, a lot of these people are in government programs. I'm going to say it again. And their job is to work on this internet. Yes, because a lot of people were so poor, they had to actually work for these people. They had to work for political organizations, stuff like that. Gay organizations, yes. It is also a lot of people that are in rainbow organizations, but they're going around acting straight. And some of these people even have kids and all of that, yes, because some people are so goddamn poor, they talk about the government, but a lot of their money comes from the government. And if the government cut their ass off, they would look just like those kids in Africa. Yes, they would. Yep, yes, they would. The thing is, what I'm trying to tell them is they don't understand they all are exposed, y'all. They don't understand that. If you are not in a position to take care of yourself, I don't care if I worked at Burger King every day and slept in my own room, a single room. Long as I've been doing that my whole life, I'm straight. If you ain't been doing that, I already know what time it is with you. The way this world's set up, if you ain't already been taking care of yourself at a certain level, you ain't going to do it now. So my point is, a lot of y'all been ain't doing it. So why you sit here playing? No, when I told y'all people getting cut, your budget's getting cut, your people getting exposed. When I told you you're going to see Shannon Sharpe getting smoked. Just so happened. What's his background? Black HBCU. Didn't I tell y'all again before, right? I said the Greeks getting smoked out, right? Did I not tell you this Romans against the black Greeks? Did I tell you that, right? Somehow you've been seeing all these black Greeks get their ass spanked up, right? Okay, so even though they under oath, even though they in a brotherhood, somehow some of these brothers getting their ass hung to dry, right? Okay, then. Why? You're getting proof. Shannon's money, his brotherhood, nothing is going to save his ass. His secrets, his oath is not going to save him. Why? Because it's default. That's why. All right? When I tell y'all they reneged on that, when I tell y'all they signed y'all up with comic book organizations, it was only for control. Now they're showing you what it is. We only needed to control y'all for a certain amount of time. We needed y'all as mouthpieces. We needed y'all as conductors. We needed y'all as liars. We needed y'all as all the good tools we need of deception. Now the world is done with. Y'all world is finished. All right? Thanks for the deception. But we also throw away the deceiver because none of y'all are to be trusted. We watched what all of y'all did to y'all own people for 30 years, and we don't trust none of y'all. So all of y'all, get your ass out of here. Goodbye. All right? It is no such thing as sleeping with the shooter after I send the shooter to go do a job. All right? We're not hanging with y'all no more. We use y'all for certain shit. We paid y'all to burn down houses. We're not going to hang with the arsonists. That's you black guys. Black Hollywood. Did you think you guys were going to be used to destroy your own people and we're going to be our friend after that? No, dummy. Get out of here. We only use y'all because only way we ever had to control y'all was through books. So we controlled y'all with religion, And then we controlled y'all with education. Right. But in that education, we got y'all to join those fraternities. That's right. And we got y'all to join on your own free will. But y'all had no choice. Y'all job with these organizations was to be the tools. Y'all didn't understand. We took the plantation slave system. We took the slave system from physical and we laid it out mental, called black colleges, black fraternities, sororities. Y'all didn't know that was y'all plantation ever since it existed after 1900. You guys just didn't get it, and you still don't get it. You don't get it to this day. Let's go to show you it's real. Harvey Weinstein in court right now. Who is that? The founder of Black Hollywood. This is why I have to tell y'all, we're at a time now where you have to take your shit and throw it out the window. You cannot keep talking about black people, black. Without them, every black celebrity you love was in favor by somebody white. So I'm the one that let be known all the white people that gave all your people that money for you to get on your knees and suck them off. All right? Harvey Weinstein, the godfather king of Hollywood, has been in jail for over 2 years. Once again, Oprah's homeboy. What I mean is he's the one that cut all the checks. All those black Hollywood actors you love. You're going to see, once again, since his ass been in jail, they have not had no work. Let's count the waves. Taraji P. Henson, Tiffany Haddish, Jada Pinkett, Megan Good, Gabrielle Union, Tay Diggs, Tyrese. Keep going. You're going to see none of these black niggas had a job. I got to say it. You're going to see they ain't had no job. That's why you're going to see they keep shrinking and getting embarrassed. They ain't get no job. These fools did not get a check cut prices before 2020. What are y'all talking about? Y'all are still so delusional. You ain't noticed that none of these celebrities ain't getting no real money since 2020 because they've been blowing so much smoke on internet platforms. The internet platforms is the prison for you know who. We took y'all from plantation to school. Now all of y'all bunch of idiots with college degrees and smarts on the internet, dummies, because we turned y'all into lab rats. We turned y'all into search engines. We turned y'all into goddamn broadbands. That's what y'all are. I'm not playing with y'all. Even though y'all all got degrees, somehow y'all all ass on the internet, because that's what it's going to be. Y'all don't get what I'm saying. If I say as above, so below, above is off the internet, below is on the internet. You guys are below. Y'all now are rulers of the underworld. It's called in the house on the internet, out the public spotlight, out that sunlight, no vitamin D. That's what it's about. Y'all are going to stay underground. That's what all this shit about, y'all, changing places. No, we can't get rid of all y'all ass, but we can put all your ass in the house out of hiding. We can make it so hard in society where your ass can't come out. That's going to be our new prison for the next decade. All right? The ones of y'all that's left. Shit. We're going to have you fighting life now. Y'all used to kill each other. Now you're going to be trying to kill bills. Now you're going to be trying to kill garnishments. Yup. May 5th, garnishments coming. Anybody pay their financial aid. We'll cut all y'all water off. Have y'all fighting survival. That's right. And then after that, you're ready to take yourself out. Yup. That's going to happen. So look, right? Harvey Weinstein got a new accuser. 16. Break silence as defense says something doesn't seem right. So you're seeing a pattern. 19. 16. All right? When you get through your head, this is what they do in Hollywood. Huh? This is what they do in Hollywood. Huh? The gatekeepers. The two pillars. Huh? The two pillars. Y'all talk about pillars, right? Those are two pillars. Those were the two pillars of what? Black Hollywood. Period. Who was above them? Nobody. What black celebrity was above them? Nobody. What black celebrities had to go see all of them? All of them. Huh? Had to go check in. That's right. Now, if you don't believe that, since 2020, what has happened? What new celebrity blew up? How many of them been winning? Did you see any progress? Rap, acting wise? You also see what? The Hollywood actors were too stupid to put their own productions out. You also see that none of them entertainers got their own companies. They're supposed to have their own Tubi. They ain't supposed to be on Tubi and Netflix. Them niggas supposed to have their own Tubi. Huh? Do you see any production going on? No, because they were all black freaks, freaking off for their money and checks, and that is it. The whole purpose of the freak off was to freak off with those blacks. I don't know what part you didn't get. Everything around here is very proven. Their jobs was to be the freaks of the industry. That's it. Y'all the freaks. You play freaky movies, make freaky music. Everything deal with bloodshed. Everything deal with sin, deception, every abomination. That's what y'all guys carry, and we're the perfect ones. That's how it's going to play out. You're going to get all the blame, and that's going to happen. Meanwhile, you still don't know nothing about no Epstein list or nothing, because it's y'all job to take the blame. Huh? Then you always say, all right, every war you heard about, what they say, who was on the front line, y'all? You break this shit down many ways. Who always on the front line in war? Same thing. No, y'all not the front line in war. Y'all the front line in everything. What part y'all don't get? This thing called Me Too movement. Y'all on the front line. Here you go, Bill Cosby. Get him. Here you go. Me Too movement. Y'all on the front line. R. Kelly, here you go. Your turn. Meanwhile, everybody else, goodbye. We out. See y'all. That's how it works. You on the front line, fool. That's what y'all always going to do. You just don't get it. You thought it was just Vietnam. No, stupid. It's everywhere. Your company, right at your company right now. Boss come in. Sorry to tell you guys, we're going to be doing some layoffs. We're going to be cutting. We're going to be making some cuts. Who's going to be on the front line? All right? The reason why I laugh at all this stuff, y'all, because the quicker you would have understood this stuff, you wouldn't have wasted so much time with stuff getting mad, all this shit. That's what I told when I'm at a job, I'm just trying to get money, get all the clocks and money I can get. That's it. Because everything we deal with in this world, you on borrowed time, y'all. It's just that people got this comfortable shit because they forgot. Did you forget people before you had to work their ass off? You see that Brooklyn Bridge in the back? You know how long it took them to build that shit? Do you know how many people died them trying to make that bridge? You have no clue on how this country was built. So the number one thing of this country, lazy, you always set up for failure. This country was not based on being lazy, y'all. That's another default when you don't know about. A lot of people don't understand. Nah, the whole key to this country, I don't care. You pick a tribe, nation, time, it don't matter. This country has always been based on what? Hard work, which transfers into what? The American dream. But what they didn't tell you is the American dream can be accomplished, but it's only going to be accomplished through hard work. Because when you work hard, you get good rest and you have good dreams. And that's how you make it. All right? That's why y'all had to be nocturnal people. See, all nocturnal people, now I'm talking about to tell you you're going to stay a failure because nocturnal people are meant to be up late night doing a bunch of nothing. And when it's all said and done, when the real world turns up in the morning, it's suntime, and it's day outside, the nocturnal people got to go to bed, and they behind, they tight. And that's how it always going to be, y'all. All right? Always going to be like that. When I understood that no matter how many times I ran the streets late at night and I did all this shit, somehow I still ended up with nothing. Somehow I accomplished more in life, sit my ass down, than I ran around and got them 10 plus years. Yup. I gained more, sit my ass down in a little bit of time. Yup. Did you know, okay, you always got 5 friends. You trying to stack your money? Well, don't have no friends. Watch how fast your money stack up. Huh? When your phone don't ring, watch how fast you come up. Watch out. I'm telling you, y'all, that's how this shit work. You always in trouble, and stay by yourself. Watch how much trouble you get in. Or only deal with people that got stuff to lose. So that's why I only deal with people that's on the shit like me. People that's trying to win and people that got shit to lose. That's it. It don't got nothing to do with no money. All right? Because you can have money and be an idiot. Act Shannon Sharpe. Why? Let's get a lesson in this, y'all. He had money, but he was out here acting like he ain't had nothing to lose. We gotta look at this, man. Everything is getting buried. He didn't care about Stephen A. Stephen A. plugged him up with Disney, ESPN, y'all. He took it for granted. When Monique told him, you need to chill out. What would have hurt this man to just get a decent woman? But see, when you ain't got no woman capabilities, you got to deal with whores. When you a big ass man that ain't got no what? Game. You can't talk to a woman. You can't make her laugh. You can't just do basic stuff. You gotta go for a minor. I know she old enough, but I'm just be real. 19, barely legal. I'm talking about in the brain. All right, what we gonna talk about? She 19. What we gonna really talk about? Let's be honest. What we gonna talk about? What are we gonna talk about? I'm not about to keep talking about, well, this, that. I ain't gonna be your fucking teeth. I'm not doing all that. Well, you know, Shannon probably like, well, you know, back in the day, you know, he corny, y'all. He's corny. So my point is, the truth in this story is playing out what? Man, sometimes they be dealing with them cartels, y'all. And that's how they be getting extorted too. Get extorted. Huh? Disturbing audio. A Shannon Sharpe leaks amid rape lawsuit. Big black guy choke small white woman. See that? What they say? A lot of these chicks are ran by the Albanians and Russians. How dumb you gotta be, Shannon Sharpe. Fool if y'all ain't. A lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all been in fantasy land. When you chase so many fake topics for over 5 years, all the real topics came out in your face. You didn't even comprehend that shit. Didn't even comprehend it, y'all. Yo, they had no clue Americans was getting their ass snatched up. It was people bringing in people out the country. That's why the tariffs like that too. Y'all didn't know they also were sneaking humans in on them shits. Yup, they were also putting humans on those goddamn trailers. Yes, they were. Humans on them ships. Yes, women shipped here like product. Yes, that's all that was going on, y'all. All that shit was going on. So, the clientele list. Y'all forgot about this whole thing with flying you out, flying chicks out. All of them chicks mostly were under programs. All right? Meaning they be in cartels, and the cartels tell them straight up. All right? They will slay their whole family. Huh? They would tell them straight up. They will slay their family, all that. And they be for real. So once they got your ass, you straight, but you ain't going nowhere because they got it set up. Your ass don't come back. You know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And they got dirt on you too. They're going to have so much film on you, footage, all that freaky shit on film. What you going to do? You going to tell? Well, if you tell, we're going to drop this footage on you and we're going to slay your family. Huh? That's how that shit work. When I told y'all, right, you're going to notice something. See, it's different too. So for all the black women that prostitute online, they don't know it's fair game for somebody to snatch their ass. Yup. And that's what a lot of ass been getting snatched at. Yup. It's a fact. Yup. Then you're going to see, as this shit was going on, what did they do? They turned up on the sex trafficking laws. That's why Diddy's locked up. Why is he locked up? Because the whole America down there was sex trafficking. He's the scapegoat. He wasn't the only one doing it. It was people doing it way more than Diddy. But he's the scapegoat. Yes, that's why they had to go hard with the sex traffic laws, because a lot of women been getting their ass snatched up. Or women been in situations where they can't leave. Some of y'all in that right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This Shannon Sharpe thing got men realizing that marriage is actually beneficial because it really keep you in check and out of trouble. So like I said, Negro, why you ain't get married? 57 years old. All right? After 50, you should be focusing on marriage. It's really no age on it. I look at it like this. Well, it's a lot of men be still trying to find themselves. But then you got men that know exactly what they want. Hey, you got some men been through a lot of stuff already, said I'm good. Is the difference. So let me clarify. It's levels. Though speaking on these lives, it's hard to clarify everything, but it's levels. Like I say, okay, a man might have been married his whole life, divorced, bad relationships. He doing that shit his whole life. He had a point, so you know what? I'm just trying to chill. I don't want to get married. I'm good. Okay. But you still have to date the proper people, the right women. Just because I say I don't want to be married does not mean I'm about to run around a bunch of young idiots. All right? Because remember this too. Let's be real grown about this shit, y'all. All right? Because we know what's going on in life. Let's just be real about this, all right? You got 19-year-old that's a stripper, hoe. But you might have a 19-year-old in law school. You might have a 20-year-old that's a paralegal. Get it? You might have a 19-year-old that's studying, going to school to be a doctor. It's a different level. It's a different thinking. All right? The point is, when I say 18, 19, that just means you can't get in trouble. But it has nothing to do with the mental capability. Basic shit, conversation, all that. So that's why it's always going to be looked at as lust. Because people are going to say, what? What are you doing with a 57? Well, you that old? So he came and say, oh, you know what I'm saying? No, you were lusting after young people. And you just went barely legal so you won't get in trouble. You really probably wanted 17, 16, Shannon. That's right. Because that's what y'all like. That's what Harvey Weinstein in trouble for right now. 16 years old. Let's go. Don't forget, Harvey Weinstein is the one that put the money up for your favorite movie, Paid in Full. Paid in Full, a famous movie in the black community featuring Cameron. The money come from Harvey Weinstein. That's his movie. So I told you, they all have an effect on your life. Every black movie you love, every black celebrity you love, that's their father. Without him, no reality of you, meaning you would have never seen no shit called Paid in Full if he didn't put the money up. He okayed it. All right? Your whole reality was okayed. Period. Let's go. Only 16 at the time. The alleged incident coming to New York in 2002 to pursue an acting career. Shannon Lucy, assistant district attorney. All right. The attorney in this Harvey Weinstein is called Shannon. They'll say the district attorney. That's crazy, right? But check it out. Weinstein preyed on the young Ukrainian desire. What's the proof? That they've been getting foreigners in. Huh? They've been getting foreigners in. So why did the person say that? What? That they've been getting foreigners in. What they say. All of these chicks are ran by the Albanians and Russians. They be getting foreigners in. When I kept telling you these people are foreigners, you didn't get it. Kept telling you they're foreigners, foreigners, foreigners. All you know is China, China, China. You don't know about Albania. You don't know about Ukraine, Russia. You don't know about the sex trade. You don't know nothing. This shit been going on the whole old era. They've been going on since 44 and them fools. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. My small people know what's up. Shout out to everybody down with the Pizzagate investigations. All right, everybody know about that. Salute to y'all. Y'all been putting in this work. Shout out to everybody that been keeping update with the Epstein list from day one. And shout out to everybody that been on top of that Diddy list. All right. Those are the real smart people that they keep in the dark. That's it. Just know that. They work 24/7 around the clock. They ain't never letting it go. You got people, they ain't never letting none of this stuff go. They on their ass 24/7. That's why LeBron James been getting smoked, y'all. Yes. But you got your proof right here. So when I kept, this is my whole perspective. Ain't nowhere in hell the two biggest dogs gonna get in trouble and everybody else ain't gonna get in trouble. These two people, they're my main two legs to stand on. So this is why I've been basing and being so strong with it, because I know I'm not a genius. I just know it's nowhere in hell the top dog's gonna get in trouble, nobody else. So when I see Shannon get in trouble, it didn't surprise me because I already told you you're gonna get in trouble. I'm able to read this shit. I've been reading their souls and spirits. Who's really good? Who really trying to do good? Who really got good intentions? All right? I don't count the bad against people. I look how much good you did. See that? They ain't been doing no good. That's why it's a saying, ain't no good in them. The ones with good in them will sustain. Like, so that's why I say, when I was talking about The Rock yesterday, people couldn't wait to say, The Rock, this and that. The Rock, man, shut up. Y'all always talking negative. All right? Let some people be positive sometimes, goddamn. How you like that with you? Oh, man, she got a job now. Well, she used to suck a lot of dick, right? Yeah. She got a good job and a husband now, but she used to be a hoe back in the day. Huh? You don't like when it's done to you, do you? You don't like when it's done to you, right? That's what y'all be doing to people, man. And you got to stop that shit. Always looking to tear people down, y'all. No, when they fuck up, get them. When they doing right, you ain't got to salute them to leave them alone. No, y'all have agendas. Your agenda is to go against certain people, and that's it. That's it. So when I'm making a whole breakdown of how The Rock do for his people, some people didn't like it. They didn't like it, so they want to keep saying, man, The Rock this. I said from the beginning, I know The Rock, I said they all piece of shit. So I got to say it 1,000 times for y'all to all get this to your freaking head. They all are pieces of shit. They all are pieces of shit. They all are pieces of shit. It's all of them.
It's just that some of them do good more than others, and some of them are not violent. Some of them don't abuse people. What part you understand? You are so destructive, you tear down everything to the point where you have destroyed yourself. And I know it hurt when you see The Rock in Hawaii doing shit good, and you look around and your reality is you know ain't nobody gonna do shit for you. But guess what? You've been banking on that. You've been banking on fake shit. You've been banking on skin color, and you're disappointed. So we got to say these things because we're trying to bury the shit. And until it's buried, when I see people getting smarter, I ain't got to say it no more. And I'm not a preacher. I'm just a clowner because I cannot believe, right? I cannot believe how people are so set in their ways, but they claim to be the smarter generation. So if you see what's happening, just know it's from the top to the bottom. I can diss people all day. But guess what? I don't care about them for real. And in the real world, I'm straight. So I ain't got no hate. This entertainment. But I'm showing you. Move accordingly. A lot of y'all do that shit. I'm talking about pizza. They be talking about French fries. See? In school, they told you what? Stick to the above agenda. That's how I know some people slow. You was in special ed. You cannot stay focused, Craig. All right? We talking about this. You talking about that. Let's go. All right? Shout out to everybody. That's what's up. What's up? We up, y'all. Check it out. So, the woman later settled a civil lawsuit with Disney, Bob Weinstein, and Miramax for $3 million. Long story short, Harvey Weinstein is being sued by another 16-year-old. All right? This same 16-year-old paid out Disney. What are you getting? The track record of the pervs. The track record of the certified pedophile. Told you. So when Kendrick was talking about Drake, all of the pedos were right here. I already knew this. I knew what they was doing. Put it on Drake. Give distractions. Diddy still walking around. He don't want to go to jail. Shannon out here messing with minors. All of them messing with young people. Now let's look at what the world's saying. Like I said, it's not about me. I'm only going to give y'all the graphic updates or what will never, ever, ever come on TV, what will never, ever be shared by anybody that participates in this. So after today, understand, anybody going against this, anybody covering it up, it's because they with the program, y'all. It is millions of people down with this underground dirty network. All right? But here's what they think about you. The plot thickens. Shannon is truly disgusting. Most black men behave like this. All right? That's what I kept telling y'all. I kept saying, y'all, it's not what I'm saying. It's what the world's saying. Not what I'm saying. It's what the world's saying. I said, yo, y'all being judged. I said, they say it's all of them. They say that's how they are. I told they got a 25, 30-year study of this shit. They got a study. They got track record. They got proof, statistics. They got everything they need to prove the narrative. And the narrative has stuck like I said. The plot thickens. Shannon is truly disgusting. Most black men behave like this. Now, who's ready to deal with some real solid truth? Huh? Who pink and who real? Who not? Who's solid? Who's willing to admit this or deny it? Do most black men behave like Shannon Sharpe? Let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. But the truth is, y'all, it's a mental issue. In slavery, it was called, you guys are going to produce. You guys are studs. Your whole job is to produce. That's why you got a lot of baby mamas. Your whole existence will always be think with your penis first and bust off. That's it. Everything else in your life will always be second. Your number one goal in life, man, is to bust off. Whether you jerk off or put in a woman, whether you put it in a coochie or ass, who cares? Y'all going to bust your whole life, and that's all you ever going to be good at. Huh? Because it come from slavery. So when I tell y'all it's different people, this is how you'll know. The people that come from slavery, they got sex problems. The people that come from slavery, they're stupid. The people that come from slavery, ancestors, all they know is black and white. Yes, it's the truth. It's the truth. The only way we know our difference is through our genes and behavior. Yes, because certain things ain't in me because I'm not them. But you will always know who they are by their characteristics because they're the same people, y'all. Yes,
All other people from the slave bloodlines, they can't stop having sex. They got sex problems because their bloodlines are tainted with incest, right? Perversion. Master made them screw each other. Master used them for sex toys. It's a reason why when you're from certain states, you're more freaky than others. Because certain states, master use y'all to do more freakier shit. It's the truth. It is the truth. The whole sex bondage package comes from slavery, y'all. Y'all were sex toys, the original dildos, the original vaginas, or before the such thing as a sex shop, y'all were the sex shop. You know what they did? Come to that barn. Silly mate, get your ass out of here. Come on. George, Mrs. want you. Go upstairs. That's how they did it. That's how they did it. Y'all whole existence in this country was raised on sex. Why you think the first blockbuster movie in this country was what? Birth of a Nation. What was the narrative in the movie? Birth of a Nation. The first Hollywood blockbuster. Black men, they take coochie. 100 years ago. To this day, they didn't know the narrative. Because anybody that was raised right, your parents already told you how to move. They say, look, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Boom, 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 boom. Let me try and hit everything. Make sure you wear condoms. Boom, 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 boom. Most of us know. Also, it's another dilemma you're starting to see play out too, y'all. What's that? Men that were not raised with no mother is starting to show. I'm trying to tell you. The only way you also end up as a man in a lot of trouble when you didn't have your mother. And guess what, guys? Shannon Sharpe was born and raised in Chicago. He was raised by his granny and grandfather in Georgia. So 9 times out of 10, his mama was a hoe. 9 times out of 10. Hey, y'all, I'm going to tell you something about my family in Chicago. I got an aunt who was born in Chicago, right? And back in the day, before I was born, my family had to send for my grandfather because her mother was keeping her in the closet in Chicago. I knew about Chicago wicketry way back when, man. My aunt had mental issues, y'all. Yes, she did. And she was raised in Chicago. And she was being kept in the closet, all that shit. Yup. I've been to about Chicago wicketry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this shit was before I was even born. My grandfather had a first child. His first child, you know, he was white. It's in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? And she was being treated so bad, they had to bring her to New York. And when I was born, she was my aunt. You know what I'm saying? So she always been my aunt. But straight from Chicago. And I tell you, I got tired of Chicago, y'all. It's the truth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know about Chicago wicketry. Shannon born in Chicago. But he was raised by grandparents. 9 times out of 10, that means his mother was out there. I know how that shit go. So shout out to everybody from Chicago that's still strong, man. They always go through hell out there, man. That's how it go, man. Told y'all certain places, that's how it's going to be. It's on purpose. All right, let's go. See that? Shannon Sharpe is truly disgusting. Most black men behave like this. The truth is, that's a tricky shit. It ain't the truth, y'all, but it is the truth. You see how I'm double talking? It ain't the truth, but it is the truth. Now, when she says most men behave like that, that's the dudes that got low standards and don't respect themselves. Most men that got to be validated by a woman, meaning if I don't make this woman say my name, if I don't put her to sleep, if I don't hit her from the back and feel like I'm in control, it's some men feel like they're in control unless they're having sex, y'all. It's the truth. So guess what? A lot of men do behave like that. Who's that? The men that gotta find their masculinity through sex with women. See, Shannon been trying to prove to us he not gay, y'all. So this what made him do a lot of stuff with these women. What's that? Leak Instagram. This shit. Because he's trying to prove something to himself, y'all. You get it? This shit is all mental. And I'm also going to keep showing y'all the shit that money can't buy, y'all. It's a sickness, guys. Yes. What they don't want you to know, what they knew about, all the shit they knew about back in the day. Let me tell you about back in the day. Having too much sex would have been a mental diagnosis. And guess what else? Back in the day. Rainbow. It used to be a mental issue back in the day, y'all. Meaning disability check. Something's wrong with the boy. What's wrong with the boy? Oh, he just won't stop putting on dresses. Back in the day, it was a mental issue. But they had a plan. They were smart.
they say, shit, we gonna flip all their ass anyway. But if we let them know it's a mental issue, that'll be a lot of goddamn payouts and disability checks. So it ain't no mental issue. Hell no. No, it ain't. Get it? All you gotta do your homework. You'll see. Back in the day, it was called a mental issue, y'all. That's what it was. See what I'm saying? But mental issue mean disability check. So you guys getting flipped, you ain't nothing wrong with you. You get it? That's what happened, y'all. Yeah. So that's what back in the day. If you was a woman back in the day, you'd have came outside just like a boy, and you'd have just kept being masculine, and your mother would have said, I don't know what's wrong with her. She just won't. They'd have put your ass in the crazy home. Yes, they would have. Same thing. He can't stop putting on dresses. They'd have put his ass in the crazy home, y'all. That's how this shit went back in the day. So when I told you, everything backwards for your generation became what? Normal. You get it? Everything that was wrong for you was right. Thou shalt not kill. Y'all started praising rap. Yo, who got killed last night? Yo, so-and-so killed all them people. Hey, yo, man, you see them keep me shoot last night? Bingo. Got him. I ain't gonna talk too much, but I'm gonna tell you about that on Sunday, right? I'm gonna show you how your whole world flipped, how everything went dark. And once everything finished getting out this darkness, I'm gonna bring you back to the light. But some of y'all gonna get this shit right, because some of y'all still dark, right? That's why you can get your lights put out for good. I mean it. And I ain't gonna do it. The world gonna do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we'll get back to that. Let's keep it pushing. We just looking at what the world's saying, y'all. We just looking at what the world's saying. Shout out to everybody that's up, everybody that's tapped on this internet. What's up, Melanie? What's up? Shannon Sharpe got Negroes nationwide hiding the white woman that they messing with. They scrubbing their socials of any pictures they got together. See that? All right then. No, it ain't all white woman. Y'all love white trash. That's the problem. Y'all love white whores. Y'all love all the white women that none of the white men want to marry. And that's how it's always going to be for y'all. It's always going to be like that. That's right. You'll never get a white woman dressed in certain things. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't going to get no white woman with no red bottoms on. You certain things y'all never going to have. You're going to only get the white woman that white men don't want. It's that simple. All right? Y'all didn't get it yet, did y'all? 9 to 10, only white women you guys are going to get are going to be hippies. And that's how it's going to be. They're going to be hippies and whores and thoughts. All right? That's it. That's the truth, Ruth. All right? So let's go. This is what the world said about Shannon, y'all. We're going to talk about Stephen A. Turner's back on Shannon. We also going to be talking about how LeBron James is not safe. He's still in that DIDDY lawsuit. So guess what happened yesterday, y'all? Let me show you how slick Shannon Sharpe is. Once again, let's go back to this, family. Very important. Now, remember yesterday I cooked his ass, right? Many of us cooked him. What we say? He's trying to use Diddy name. Jay-Z. BUZBEE he's trying to do a shakedown on me, guys. The same man that tried to get Diddy and Jay-Z. But what he didn't tell you, Tony BUZBEE also got LeBron James in the lawsuit. You forgot about that? So why you didn't say LeBron name? I said yesterday, what you saying Jay-Z name for? He probably waking up like, yo, dog, what the fuck you saying my name for? Oh, but you didn't say LeBron James. Now you and LeBron James, y'all really best friends because y'all both got lawsuit from Tony BUZBEE. So on this channel, I'm going to keep you updated because everybody else sleep. I don't keep up with trending topics. I'm documenting this shit live. So I'm going to show you again how LeBron James was in a recent lawsuit 3 weeks ago. Diddy, Jay-Z. The man said he went on to LeBron. LeBron James had on a towel at the freak-off mansion. But what y'all forgot, LeBron James' name has not been dropped from the lawsuits. By who? Mr. BUZBEE. Shannon, why you didn't say LeBron James yesterday? You guys are both in trouble by BUZBEE. Why you didn't say his name? What up, Black? Put your glasses back on, Shannon. Skip told your stupid ass. Glasses on, still blind. He didn't understand. He put to tone it down. Shannon, you look like you're straight from Africa, fool. You've been doing too much.
You were blessed in and favored it, but you've been doing too much. That's what happened to you. I told y'all they're not playing with LeBron James, y'all. Why you think LeBron James' name has not been taken off this thing, y'all? No, we're gonna update that too. LeBron has been busted pulling stunts, faking hurt on the floor, a lot of stuff, y'all. We're gonna keep looking at this embarrassment. This is how we think about a lot of y'all. I'm side-eyeing any adult who feels sorry for Shannon Sharpe. At best, he's a weirdo who's into young girls. At worst, he's a predator and abuser. Only time will tell. Thank you very much, Linnell. Thank you very much. Thank you, y'all. Let's go. All right, so the word is, everybody's saying if he listened to Monique, he'd have been good. Now let's speed it up. Let's go here once again. All right, we just looking at what the world's saying about Shannon arresting him. We're going to get into that Stephen A. stuff. Even if the Shannon Sharpe allegations are false, it does not prove to be a money grab. I don't feel bad for Shannon Sharpe. When you have as much as he has to lose, you can't put yourself in situations where you're playing with fire. Hooking up with a girl who's 19, that is 30 years younger than you, that has nothing to lose. She has nothing to lose, yet everything to gain. And based on their consensual text interactions, doesn't appear to have the greatest intentions. That is a dangerous proposition. Play with fire and you get burnt. And this is what we spoke about yesterday. That's what I said. A lot of y'all don't understand that. Because like I say, y'all, but y'all don't get. Some of y'all are also getting y'all last chances and last clues to get it right. What's up, Darielle? A lot of y'all getting a chance, y'all. You getting a chance. This is mental. It's mental, y'all. Because why, when you have shit to lose, you will risk it for a nut that is only going to be about 3.5 seconds. Something like that. How many of y'all are the type, after a nut, you might want that person to get out your face? You don't want to see them anymore. You ready to go. Well, that's what you risk your life for. That's what you risk your life for. That's what you risk your life for. See that? No. The reason why a lot of people are also broke, a lot of men been living double lives, because they never understood the concept. The more you cheat, the more responsibility. The more woman you lay with, the more woman got their hand out. Some of y'all never understood that. Some of y'all never understood how simple it is to live a normal life, stack your money. Meaning, if you're going to be single, be single. If you're going to be with a woman, be with a woman. Because when you're with a woman, it's a business. So when you marry, that's a business. But see, now you taking the business and you putting the business with other people. See, we supposed to be running a business, but you playing around with customers. That's why we going to stay broke. You didn't get it yet. So that's why I always knew that. When I'm with a woman, I'm with her. When I ain't, I ain't. When I'm in player mode, I'm in player mode. But if I'm for real, I'm for real. Because what y'all don't understand, when you play in a relationship, you're actually playing with yourself. That's what you didn't get yet. You can cheat all day, but you're cheating yourself. You just didn't get it. Because you're going to play. Then when it's time to be real, you're going to come up short. You're going to get exposed. You still didn't get it checked. All because of some pussy. You didn't get it yet. You didn't grow up yet, bro? You still ain't get enough coochie in your lifetime yet? If you died today, could you say you got enough coochie and you can live with it? Could you say that? Some of y'all can't. Some of y'all can't. Some of y'all did get married too early. Some of y'all did stay married too long. Some of y'all didn't. You ain't getting enough fun, bro. You didn't. Only time you seen a big ass is on a porno, bro. You ain't seen it in real life. Only time you seen a bad chick was on the internet. You ain't never had one in real life. That's your problem. You're still searching for some shit that you're never gonna find, bro. Get it through your head, bro. You ain't getting no bad chick. Get it through your head, bro. You can't afford no bad chick. When you gonna learn? Matter of fact, you're gonna learn now because most of y'all broke. You can't be in the face of nobody. You running and hiding. You're hiding, y'all. I know the life that will be and live, y'all. The fake world. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is what they said about Shannon. They having Shannon Sharpe special at the strip club, y'all. A lot of the hoes mad. They say Shannon, the black woman, mad. A lot of them mad. They say, Shannon, you over here tricking off on that trash. Bring your ass over here. Oh, so you ready to kick out $10 million? Bring your ass to this strip club then. Matter of fact, since you done gave away so much money and you ready to give out $10 million, we're going to give out some free lap dances in your name.
Shannon Sharpe, $10 million, buys 26,781 extortion-free VIP lap dances from the most beautiful entertainers in Tennessee. The Mouse's Ear. That's right. Going down there, y'all. Free lap dances down there right now. We can all go get free lap dance. Let's go. And it's all on Shannon name. Let's go. Shannon ain't coming back from this. It's over. When I saw that shit with Stephen A. Smith, I said, oh, shit. I was late. Stephen A., that same day these allegations came on, Stephen A. went online that same night, and he separated himself from that shit. I said, goodbye, Shannon. All right, y'all. Let's go. Remember, that's why they turned out, too. When Shannon was a football player, he talked about that shit, how they used to always go to the strip club. And what I'm telling y'all, man, some people have turned out, y'all. Some people have turned out. All right? So I'm going to let you know, man. Let's go. See, when you always strip clubs, but you might be in an area, ain't no strip clubs. Now you just turned out, bro. That's you, Shannon. Let's go. This is what they think about all y'all. How to set up a ninja. No, how to set a ninja up. Shannon Sharpe. Everybody knows his ass got set up, meaning he set himself up. All right, days later, I'm pretty sure by now, most of y'all heard the recordings. The other day, a lot of y'all didn't hear the recording. So when you heard the recording, does it not sound a little different? Can you kind of get an idea of how he set himself up? How he sound like a big kid on the phone, trying to act like he back in the 12th grade talking to his girlfriend. He on the phone playing around and shit. But you'll clearly see the way she talking, she's setting his ass up. Clear as day. I'm going to say it again. This how I know it's mental, y'all. This how you know it's mental, y'all. Shannon was playing little girlfriend games with him, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was playing like little kiddie game like they were boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all. Let's be honest. Because if I'm a rich celebrity, why would I be on the phone conversating with anybody? I'm rich. Whoever I talk to, you can come to the crib and we can talk in person. It is that simple. It's that simple. I'm fucking rich. Come to the crib. I got you. Come on. We're going to chill. Why would I be talking to you on the phone about nothing? You're trying to get me to talk sexual on the damn phone when you could be right here in my face. That's why you're supposed to know it's a setup. First of all, common sense. I know I'm 57. I know I mess with this 20-year-old. I'm not going to talk to her on the phone. I'm all simple, y'all. You're getting the proof. This shit is mental, y'all. They be in mental programs, man. Shannon Sharpe is officially the new freaky ass. Told you, man. Y'all the freaks, man. Kept telling you that's what it is. Y'all label is freaky now. Y'all are the freaks. Kept telling you this shit. Not my narrative. Nothing. I don't push narratives, y'all. Everything I tell y'all is what I'm seeing and what's being said. That is it. When I went into the whole thing, when I said, once the baby all got revealed, 1,000 dildos meant 1,000 man entertainers. You got the proof. It's hundreds of these male celebrities that take dildos. It's just that some of them are more masculine than others because they are really, really bisexual. Some of them are more feminine, which means they will be gay. That is it. Shannon, he was both ways, but his feminine side then took over. That's the thing. He don't got perfect balance. Some of them got perfect balance. They straight. Meaning they can play either side. They good. Meaning if they do fruity shit, they going to still fly straight. Shannon, he's fighting. He can't help it. He stands in pictures. He stands bow-legged. He can't help himself. And the thing I'm making so weird and disgusted with Shannon, that fool is 250 with muscles and big, and he's straight feminine. That's what makes him even worse. All right? So, let's go. Ha! I watched this yesterday. Look at that face. Stephen A. Smith turned his back on Shannon, y'all. It's official. Stephen A. basically said, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. You my man, you my homeboy. But I'm going to be honest, too. Another vibe I got from Stephen A. Smith, I told this motherfucker, I told his ass to stop this shit. I told him it was going to fucking catch up with him. I'm willing to bet my life Stephen A. told that man, yo, Shannon, tone it down. When I told you him and Ocho was on nightcap many a nights talking freaky talk, meaning Shannon on there trying to give advice. Because you know what I'm saying, I get that, I get the girl to the crib, you know what I'm saying, you know how I'm gonna do. They talking like that. All this shit, like he's talking about Shannon was, I heard he talking about what he do to woman, what you know what I'm saying? Make it like he gonna dust that coochie off, like he make like he some, I can't explain it, y'all. This man was having many conversations of his sexual endeavors, how he do woman. But even though you know it's fake, because you like, man, you're just trying to prove you're not gay. But what you're not understanding, you keep talking about sexual shit. And I said it. I said on this channel, I said, yo, they need to stop talking about all that sexual shit. I said, Shannon is not getting it about this Diddy shit. The narrative is y'all are all sexual fucking deviants. But y'all won't get it. It's all of y'all. So when I kept saying, they think Diddy gonna get away. You look at them as all of them are the same. We all shooters. We all shot up the neighborhood together. But when one shooter get caught, we like, whew, we think we straight. Because one shooter got caught, they didn't get us. That's how they all acting, y'all. So I kept telling you, don't worry. One by one, they're going to get exposed. The only ones that won't get exposed is the ones that don't have that behavior. All right? Plus, they done did so much, they don't know what they did. Why? Lawsuits coming out of nowhere. Meaning you might have did some shit too. It's all, that's what I'm telling you. So let's go. I'm going there for a reason, right? Because then I tell you, it's the microphones and them cameras that do it to them. That's what it be. So let's speed it up. Now, Stephen A, let it be known. Y'all know I work for Disney. Now he's telling straight up. This is his platform. YouTube is my platform, but y'all know I work for Disney. Stephen A said he spoke to the boss, the big dogs, the head honchos that cut him the check. And he said, he told them, he told the bosses he was going to be addressing this whole Shannon Sharpe thing. And he said, the bosses said, hey, go ahead, do what you got to do. But one thing Stephen A. Smith said was the bosses are looking into this. They looking at it right now. And at any time, what I said yesterday, only thing I'm waiting to hear is Shannon Sharpe got fired. Stephen A. confirmed it. As of now, they in that big office deciding on Shannon Sharpe's fate, if his ass gonna get fired or not. Because the truth is, Shannon Sharpe, he did humiliate Stephen A. Smith. Because look at the narrative. Stephen A. just gets $100 million, and this idiot does this. Stephen A. hollers at these same bosses. These same bosses holler at them for him to get Shannon a job. This is the things he gives Stephen A. back. But it's some things I said on this channel, and we're going to go into it. When I said Stephen A. Smith is from New York City, when I said, I don't think, just off that alone, when Stephen A. got embarrassed, I don't think he was feeling that by LeBron James. We all know LeBron James is what? Shannon Sharpe's nephew, something like that. I don't know. So I knew that was going to be tension with LeBron. Another thing I said is we don't know exactly what Shannon did to buffer or put this situation under control with LeBron and Stephen A. Also, Stephen A is down with the president. The president don't like LeBron. And Shannon's with LeBron. So I know what's going to happen. All you have to know is, as of today, y'all, LeBron and Shannon are in 2 lawsuits by Mr. Tony Busbee. Around here, we already know who Busbee down with. And I'm not going to say it again or show it or prove it because it's been proven already. All right? So everything happened. I know exactly what's happening. I know exactly what's happening. And I know what side Stephen A on. And I know it's a matter of time before Stephen A was going to have to draw a line between him and Shannon because they're on 2 separate sides of the fence. Yes, but Stephen A is not stupid. He also knows that Shannon was hot. Shannon was hot when he was on what? Undisputed, when he started what? Club Shay Shay. The only reason why Shannon is on this show, we said it yesterday, but everybody forgets. Shannon only went super big because Cat Williams was on his platform. So once he got big, Stephen A said, we can use some of those views on First Take. Hey, Shannon, it don't make no sense for you to be fired. Come on to First Take on Mondays and Tuesdays. Help our ratings go up. And that's what happened. But now, it's a wrap. Now, I did hear somebody say Shannon was supposed to get a $100 million deal. Stephen A said it, but I don't know if it's proved because I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it. And I also know they put news out on themselves. And I don't know nothing Shannon did to deserve a $100 million deal yet. We know Stephen A worked his ass off. But, okay, let's say Shannon was going to get $100 million. I said nobody else is getting no more money. Nobody else getting no more big checks. I said Stephen A getting that big check was to spite everybody. Rappers, actors, everybody. And then you're going to see if Shannon was getting a check, he ain't getting no check now. So I said nobody's getting a big check. Here's the proof. Shannon ain't getting one if he was. Nobody's getting multi-millions unless they're in good state. If they're not down, they're not getting one. They're not getting it, y'all. Everybody that's already down, they've been taken care of already. All right? What are they doing? This is when they were going to what? HBCUs. You see that clown ass Cam Newton turned his ass to a hippie, a straight hippie flower weirdo. That's right. HBCUs. Anytime they need ace in the hole, they go to them colleges. Why they don't go to grown establishments? Now that you know Shannon Sharpe like barely legal, when I say college, you think barely legal. That's what college is. Barely legal. All right? Going out, leaving home for the first time. Sometimes they're late 17-year-olds, depending on when their birthday comes. They might be 17, 18, 19. Barely legal. College. Shannon likes colleges. Jay-Z goes to the college, get her money. When Beyonce got to perform, she goes to the college because the black colleges are the pipelines. Whenever they need viewership, black college. Shit get hectic, black college. When you need some bodies, black college. You need some marchers, black college. Do you get it? It's always been like that since the 60s. Any agenda, go to the college. Always been like that. All right? Shaquille O'Neal blast Shannon Sharpe on social media. Update. What's the update? Shannon and Shaq been had beef. They got real beef. Real beef. It been like that. Didn't understand that Stephen A. Smith and Shaq are brothers. They're fraternal brothers. All right? They're brothers for real. Yes, they are. All right? It's three people that are brothers. Michael Jordan, Stephen A. Smith, and Shaq. They all Q dogs. All right? Also, they all got beef. Shannon coming out his mouth disrespecting Shaq. Shannon coming out his mouth disrespecting Jordan. This is why I told you he got a lot of problems. He dissed Tom Brady. Shannon, Jordan, Tom Brady, cool. You an idiot. You was the most humblest country person talking with a list. And everybody respected you because you were humble, bro. But once you started your platform of running your mouth and disrespecting everybody, your peers were not used to that. Your peers said, yo, this ain't the Shannon I know. He was never like that. But he started thinking he was young. He started thinking he was with another era and he can do that. No, fool, you're 57 and you disrespected your peers. By you trying to prove you're young, you disrespected all your peers that are older, which means you didn't show them no respect. Because when you out here chasing young skirts, you didn't respect Stephen A, bro. You didn't respect him. You didn't respect him. So this shows you what a nigga will do. And Shannon Sharpe, yes, he is a nigga because he's dumb. He worked for a corporation, ESPN, Disney, y'all. Stephen A looked out for him. So the truth is, let's just break this shit simple, y'all. When Shannon was dealing with that young woman, was he really thinking about his ESPN job? was he thinking about Stephen A. Smith, y'all? And was it worth it? Well, he can get any other woman any day, anytime, any week. Did he care about his job? Did he care about Stephen A? Did he care about maybe this shit can backfire and we all can get embarrassed? No. Now Stephen A got to look them people in their face about how embarrassing that black guy Shannon Sharpe was that I co-signed. Now they're looking at me. Damn, Stephen A, you like that too? Because it's what they say. All right, look at these now. I'm going to keep showing you these narratives. Shannon is truly disgusting. Most black men behave like that. So now Stephen A going in the office. They looking at him like that too. Damn, Stephen A, we just gave this $100 million. Is something gonna come out on you like this? Damn, we see all these people. Because remember, you got favorites, right? Other people don't have favorites. They look at it all as the same. So they say, damn, you mean to tell me those guys just keep getting all this trouble? Man, the guy Puffy, jayz, what's the other guy? R. Kelly, so many of them. Why do they? Just how they are. They all on the sex registry. In real life, they all on the sex registry list. In real life, yes. In real life, a lot of them are on the sex registry. They got red dots. Yes, they are. They on house arrest. They got to be in the house before the sun go down. A lot of them are sexual deviants. And this is why we're not giving you no more money. This is why you guys are not the favorite. We're actually making y'all narrative stick that y'all ain't shit. So being that you're not shit, you will not be role models. You will not be on TV no more. And we're looking for every excuse to get every one of you bastards off the TV. So when I told you Stephen A is the only one in good standard, that's what I mean. Everybody else liable asked to get off the TV. It's proven already. Gail contract coming up, she might not get signed. Stephen A had to sign that contract because if he didn't, his ass would have been out of here. No, y'all, it's for real. It's just like anybody. If you ain't got a real job, if you ain't locked in, that's what it is. If your job ain't locked in, you could be dismissed. Now, let's go to somebody being dismissed. The phony goat, the actor. Ah! I told you on that court, he a beast. But in real life, he's a flower. I love this picture right here, y'all. I love this picture, man. I might get this t-shirt made, too. This picture right here, for me, it represents Diddy in full control. And it represents that LeBron was just happy to be there. And it also represents the false reality that Diddy was putting LeBron in. Everything is okay. You straight. This whole shit remind me of a lot. So I got to talk to some of my people that know what I'm talking about. You will clearly see from this picture. Diddy looked like he about to set his ass up. You can tell from this picture. Diddy did something to that boy before or after. But all you got to know, this picture right here, it means control. This picture means, LeBron, you made it, but you green as hell from Akron. This right here look like an old head about to finesse a young boy. See, you ain't from the street and you ain't from certain stuff, so you might not know what you're looking at. See, what I'm looking at is, let me give you a clue. This how it used to look if, say, you go to a crackhead house, and that's his house. That's Unc. This how it look when you go to Unc's house, the crackhead, and he know you about to bag up some crack, or you about to cook up some crack, or you about to bag up some drugs, or it look like when he say, what's up, nephew? I got you, nephew. What you need? Sit down, chill out. I got you, nephew. But the whole time, Unc on some bullshit. That's what Diddy look like. When I say false reality, that means gonna make you think everything okay. Meanwhile, Unc the one gonna steal from your ass. He gonna steal your money. He gonna steal your pack. He gonna do a whole lot of shit, but he gonna rock your ass to sleep. What's up, nephew? You good? Would you need something to drink? I got you, bro. What you need? You okay? That's what you're looking at. The fake world. This means control. This means LeBron James had no clue how his life was going to end up in the end. Because if he never would have been with this man named Diddy, his ass would be in no trouble. So I love to go into the past for shit like this. I could go back into this past and say, you see this picture? LeBron James had no clue what he was getting his ass into. He had no clue that his ass was going to be on the chopping block. Also remember this. He chose Diddy and Jay-Z over Jordan. So what I'm telling y'all, everything LeBron James deal with to this day, he asked for himself. He brought on himself. But this picture means he had no clue what he got himself into. And you will see what Diddy was doing to him. Diddy was manipulating and controlling his ass from day one, because LeBron is a giant, 6'9", 250, but Diddy know how to control his ass. So like I said, this is all for the court, but when he around Diddy and them, he know what's up. Let's go. He's an actor on that court. Like I said, anything tough or gangster from LeBron will only be on that court. So, weeks ago when this happened, for one, we knew LeBron James was trying to distract from Diddy news. He did it 3 times. When the Diddy news first started, LeBron took off. My leg hurt. After that, he took off again. I'm taking a break from social media. He came back again. Even though I'm the one that told you, Luka Doncic came to the Lakers to replace LeBron, and they're not going to the championship. Their ass going to get embarrassed, because LeBron going to get embarrassed. And when he get embarrassed, the pressure will intensify on his ass. He will not be back next year. Now let's go. Remember when I said you're going to see something? LeBron James knew he had just got $100 million. This was days later when he tried to ruin it for Stephen A. He did a lot of things. He did this for attention, to take the headlines of Diddy news off of him, and to embarrass Stephen A as a front. Because the truth is, LeBron, you didn't teach your son nothing. He's a bum. We have proof you didn't teach your son shit, because you went to Hollywood to be an actor. When Bronny was in college, high school, you was acting, doing Space Jams. You didn't teach him nothing. Your son game does not replicate your game at all. You didn't teach him. You tried to blame it on Stephen A. Now you're going to get exposed, because LeBron, no matter what you do, it's one thing that remains the facts. LeBron, your name has not been taken out of the Diddy lawsuit. 3 weeks ago, it was announced to the world. A witness, a man, said he was drugged and he was brought to Diddy's house. And this man alleged that LeBron James was there. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Not saying Jay-Z and Beyonce wasn't there. They're naming in a lawsuit for doing nothing to them. But the man set out his mouth. The man set out his mouth. LeBron James had on a towel in Diddy's mansion. And LeBron said, yo, y'all need to do something about that. But the reference was LeBron had on a towel. But I look at it like they were trying to say LeBron was doing something to that man. Allegedly. But what y'all don't understand, pickleheads, LeBron James' name is still in a Diddy lawsuit. It has not been removed. I told y'all that 2 weeks ago. Fantasyland. LeBron is still in this shit. Many ways. But when Shannon Sharpe was talking his excuse about what? How this is a plot against a black man. It's a black shakedown. He mentioned Jay-Z name. He tried to use Jay-Z name to make it look like Jay-Z was innocent and BUZBEE was just attacking Jay-Z. Why you think Jay-Z got away with? Meaning he was saying he accused Jay-Z. No. When I told y'all BUZBEE been playing with y'all, that was a jab at Jay-Z. He threw Jay-Z was in something 25 years ago, but that does not mean they have nothing else on Jay-Z. Also, Tony BUZBEE helped those women get a 21 million plus payout. I'll just say this. Tony BUZBEE put money in 20 women's pocket from a lawsuit, Deshaun Watson. But Shannon didn't say that. See, he was making it like it's a shakedown, and Tony BUZBEE is a goofy. He goes for everybody. He even went for Jay-Z, and Jay-Z got up out of that. He trying to do me like Jay-Z. No, fool, everything is different. Now, Shannon, just so happened, you're the only one in America that goes hard for LeBron. Somehow, you and LeBron both got a lawsuit from Tony BUZBEE. Both of y'all. But another thing, two things you did not say, Shannon, because it wouldn't have fit your narrative. And you're not a slick You're not slick. That's why the truth is, Stephen A was like, Stephen A ain't believe that shit. Nobody believes you, Shannon. Let's look at this shit. Boom. He tried to use Jay-Z and Diddy as an excuse. But what he did not say, Shannon, why you did not mention Tony Busby currently has a lawsuit on LeBron James right now as we speak. Why you didn't say LeBron James' name? Why you didn't say that? Why you didn't say he is the one that got the Deshaun Watson dealt with? Why you didn't say he's the same guy that got that payout, which means Tony Busby get convictions too, dummy? He gets his way. It ain't about shakedowns because the lawsuit with a 20 woman got a payout. That was proven, idiot. It was a payout. So if it was a shakedown, why Deshaun Watson couldn't prove it? Okay, then no. The narrative is you black bastards are sexual deviants, and now you're just getting caught and exposed. It is that simple. It's called getting caught with your pants down. That's you, Shannon. You are the one messing with these people. You are an idiot. You have a YouTube plaque in the back. You have 2 shows. You have kids. You have responsibility. What about Ocho Cinco? You're ruining him. What about Stephen A. Smith? You ruining him. You always using LeBron James' name. Guess what? You helped him out. You helped LeBron further get caught up in his lawsuit. That's what you did. You actually helped LeBron James look guilty. Why? Birds of a feather flock together. And being that you always talking about LeBron, just so happened you and LeBron are in a what? Lawsuit by BUZBEE. Meanwhile, y'all been deflected on this internet, Shannon. Y'all been talking about everything else, Shannon, but this LeBron James news that ain't going nowhere and it ain't never gonna stop because y'all time been up. The only thing is, y'all ain't want to leave. So you're gonna get pushed out. I'm the one been telling you that. LeBron been trying to control media. I show he don't control media no more. Jay-Z don't control it. I can pull up shit on Jay-Z right now. I can pull up shit on Beyonce right now. I can prove to every single last one of y'all, it ain't stopped. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't about jail. It's about destroying their excellence. It's about making them all look like failures. It is all to prove to you we knocking their ass out. They your heroes, we knocking their ass out. We whipping their ass in the yard. We hanging their ass on the fence. We hanging their ass on a tree. That's what this about, y'all. Ain't about no jail. Hopefully you gonna get it. This is showing you. Jay-Z, you will never show your face again in glory. None of y'all will. When it's all said and done after this year, y'all all gonna be done. When I showed you around the world, it's the biggest topic in the world. Meaning anywhere they go, they gonna be embarrassed. When we looked at Usher in Paris, what happened? That man didn't hold a door for him. Because they know. The world knows. The world has caught up to America by way of the internet. When it comes to being tech smart, the world is smarter than Americans. Most internet tech people in America work for the companies. Everybody in America that don't work for a tech company, now I'm talking about the 10, they don't know nothing. But overseas is reversed. They know more about tech than trending topics. So when I tell you around the world, the whole world has been focusing on black entertainment because black entertainment has been the biggest topic since 2023 when Diddy got in trouble. But y'all don't understand. This year is going to be 2 years. 2 years of nothing because nothing else been going on. And you're going to see. Since this Diddy trial been going on, a whole community been dissolving. Yes, they have. Top of the top, we up on a Thursday. Members, I didn't forget y'all. I'm gonna have to be doing. I got the one playing Sunday, but I'm gonna wind up doing 3 lives within these couple days. So y'all stay tuned. All right. What's up, Charles Wilson? Babylon is worldwide. Babylon's finished. End game. Let's go. No respect for these people. Black gossip. That's right. Their charges are they didn't do nothing. No, I know because y'all, if they did something, they will be spared. The universe will save them. The universe will spare them. Because when they're weighed and judged, even their judges judge them. But they have to be weighed on the scale. And if they're weighed, they'll say, well, hey, did these guys give or did they just take? Were they all about themselves or were they about the betterment of humanity? Because every single person of greatness, y'all, you have to understand this. A lot of y'all are smart. You're supposed to understand these things. Every human on this earth, once they get to a certain level, it doesn't matter how bad they are in the shit they did. They're only going to be judged on what they accomplished, what they left behind in that world. That's why I don't understand you idiots that been in these organizations. You don't understand the significance of these organizations you've been joining. The whole thing is about being immortalized when you die. It is about the greatness. And the only way you're going to be great is you have to do something in your present life that will transition into your legacy, which will inspire other Americans and other humans to want to be like you. And that is what's called humanitarian. That is called influencing the earth. They didn't do that. If we was to weigh and judge them, they only influenced one particular people. Then let's look. Okay, what did they influence them to do? How did they influence them? What is the effects of their influencing? The world has the proof. Well, they all was rich businessmen. Jay-Z was a rich man. Did he teach other men how to be rich? Do we have any examples of anybody that followed his steps or his formula and made it rich? It was no formula. It was called getting money from white corporations. That's it. It was called going to white corporations, getting money, and keep coming back and sign another deal. Beats for Dre, iPhone, Apple, Tidal. That's all it's called. Getting deals from white man. Diageo, Ciroc, Levi's. That's it. That's all they did. That's it. But we wanted them to look up to some people we created. We gave them everything. So they would think in life, everything is given. They will think everything in life is easy. And when it's all said and done, they will all lose their morals, principles, and work ethic of their ancestors. Because their ancestors, no matter who the freak they was, whatever their complexion was, whatever land they was from, all of their ancestors were hard workers. Hard workers. Structured in family and their religions. So as long as we destroy that, they will be okay. We will give them a false god. They're supposed to be the most religious people. We will give them all their religions in this one character. All right? I told you, everybody claim they're Baptist. They're going to bow down to Jay-Z. Everybody claim they're Muslim, black Muslim, they're going to bow down to Jay-Z. Everybody claim they're a black Hebrew Israelite, they're going to bow down to Jay-Z. And everybody in that fraternity, sorority that praise Zeus, they're going to bow down to Jay-Z. And we have cornered the four pillars of the black community. Wherever which way they run, they are surrounded. No. When you understand the book, it speaks about this. This is a lot of y'all to understand. Talk to me now, genius. Holler at me. The Bible tell you, you got false prophets and you got the Antichrist. A lot of these idiots didn't know they're two separate people. Just like I told you guys, it's a difference between demons and fallen angels. Y'all don't know nothing about scripture. Y'all don't know nothing about the book. All you got is YouTube knowledge. It's a difference between fallen angels and demons. Demons always get destroyed. Fallen angels will remain. It's a difference. All right? What else is a difference? Their time is up. A lot of y'all organizations, right, where they teach you about the sickle, right? They tell you about Father Time, right? But for some reason, they don't respect Father Time. They don't respect the Sandman. One thing about these people, they always want the lights. They always want the glory, but they don't want to deal with the Grim Reaper, y'all. They don't want to deal with the dark side of things. So the thing is this. Ain't no party like a Diddy party LeBron James said it for himself. LeBron James got jammed up because Diddy made him say the shit. He didn't want to say it. He didn't want to say it. So when you watch the original video, you're going to see he didn't want to say it. But then Diddy gave him this mean mug stare, and his sons, they was grilling his ass. He said it. Ain't no father, and rolled his neck. Diddy said, yeah, because he was being incriminated. LeBron James is incriminated the most, y'all. He's seeing what partying with Diddy privately. This is a whole nother time. This ain't got the real trouble he in. He was partying with Diddy by himself. Diddy said it. Diddy said it. It's a lot I can tell on Diddy. I could put him in jail. I could put him in jail for life. But I ain't gonna do that. That's what he said out of his own mouth. Since this shit been going on. Because he thought, see, this is what he thought. When I told you I kept backfiring on LeBron. When it first got to LeBron was more or less like, yo, miss me with all that, miss me with that Diddy stuff. Because for real, if I want to put Diddy in jail, I can put him in jail right now. He really was saying, I ain't got to do with that shit just because I've been around him. Yeah, I know he did. I can put him in jail right now. But I ain't going to do that, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to say it like that. But then when it wouldn't go away, he kept putting up stunts. Yes, every time he took off this year, it's because he was getting destroyed on this internet, y'all. Yup, and it ain't stopped. So, to give you an update, which y'all forgot, LeBron is still in the lawsuit with Tony BUZBEE. It is him and Shannon Sharpe. But see, I'm going to keep showing you how this media they control is so powerful. I bet a lot of y'all forgot that he was still in the case. I bet a lot of y'all forgot he's still in the lawsuit. Y'all forgot, didn't y'all? No, y'all, it ain't gonna never stop. All right, let me show you how fraud LeBron is. Let me show you why I kept saying LeBron should have been retired, because they've been exposing themselves. When you're 40 years old, still trying to play with y'all, told you they're gonna keep showing you their Geppetto ways. Barely legal. LeBron is 40. But he played with people that's barely legal. He played with boys that's 19, 20, barely legal. He be in locker rooms with young boys. And we know what happened to LeBron. LeBron, let me find out you don't retire for different reasons. Because know what they say about you? Huh. They say he turned you into a flower, bro, a long time ago. But what I'm telling you is this. You still got a lawsuit, LeBron. So what happened, y'all? He got caught trying to fake on the basketball court. He's a GOAT. He's supposed to be the greatest all time. The greatest all time on the floor being fake because he's an actor. But he don't know he's busted. He don't know all his shenanigans don't work no more. Go home, LeBron. Go home. You finished. Punch I don't get. All y'all doing is embarrassing yourself. This what he going viral for today. Why his homeboy getting crucified? Because it's all of them and their time is up. When I told you they charges, lying to black people, lying, getting coaches fired. When I told you he was only the favorite for 44, that was it. Him and Jay-Z was the #1 mascot for 44, and they were sent to control the black community. But that time is up. When I told y'all he got his crown knocked off his head. See him on the ground? Ain't nothing great about him. It's called LeBron James has fallen, y'all. He fell. That's him busted. Bingo. See that? I make his fans run. I make his fans leave every time. Because it's all of them, y'all. Told you they busted. Lying. Told you, man. I know how my chat work. I put the LeBron on, they start running. Because they love LeBron. Told you that, man. Pick one. You ain't like rap, you like basketball, didn't you? What happened to y'all sports platform? Ticket TV? Casino? What happened? I see Ticket doing gossip. They was doing sports. They don't want to do sports no more. Because it's over. I told y'all it's a foreign takeover. No. Run with that GOAT stuff now. This LeBron, y'all, he's a fake, phony, a pink lip bitch. You know what he be doing? You know what he be doing? That's right. No, LeBron James, we know about you. You like Sonics, all right?
Let's go. For you political bastards, hold this L. Ha 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 ha. I told you the regime is over. I told you it's over, it's over, it's over. What you understand? Now you talk some more of that political shit in my chat, your ass gonna get blocked. I'm blocking everybody talking stupidity around here. All right? Are you gonna get to your head? You guys been trolled. Are you gonna get to your head? That era is over. Are you gonna get to your head? You were all used, duped, finessed for other reasons. You thought it was all about you? It was about all nations. All nations was down with Obama. What's wrong with you? Then you're going to see all nations came in this country the past 4 years. All nations came in. What about you? Well, I did see some people getting taken care of hotels in New York, $500 a month. It was about all nations. I've been through that. What you didn't know, your ticker started ticking about 2009. That's when your shit started counting down. And now you have the end result. You're not the favorite no more. So you thought all these people came in this country and you still the favorite, huh? No, you was the favorite for a particular era, and that book is closed. Can any of you idiots get it through your head? I know a lot of y'all are on payrolls to work on this internet, but soon you ain't gonna have no job this summer. You ain't gonna have no job. You ain't gonna have no job. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Anybody that been getting paid by these organizations, you will not have it. See, they're actually waiting for it's hot as hell outside to cut y'all water off. And that's gonna happen because y'all won't get through your head. It's over. Pick one. Your life is a fairy tale. You got older, you start playing with kids because your life sucks. Huh? What's the kids you play with? Politicians. You keep picking toys to play with, your ass won't grow up. You went from Barbie and Ken to entertainment. Now you're grown ass talking about political figures. Do you got an Obama action figure? Huh? Get the Obama action figure and the Trump action figure and make them fight each other. My president beat up your president. Keep on going, idiots. Are you getting it yet? Are you getting it? You got trolled. You got played. You got duped. All of y'all. All right? Why? Because this the world you looking at now. It's the end. So I told you, when they started being cool, you going to see all their ass start getting in trouble because he snaked their ass. Ha ha. You got played, LeBron. You see this? When you saw that picture, that shit hurt your heart, didn't it? Yeah, because y'all ain't going to accept the fact he played y'all ass. He played all y'all ass. I'm going to use all you black Americans to make me look good. All y'all fools going to give me credit. I'm the one that came out of nowhere. I'm going to stand next to the same man that told y'all I wasn't from here. I'm going to stand next to the same man that said my birth certificate was bogus. I'm going to still stand next to him because the truth is I ain't y'all anyway. Bingo. Got him. Respect the 44. Respect the 44. The slickest gangster of all time. The best finesser. That's right. 44. Huh? 44 sold him a dream 100 times Martin Luther King, and they bought it. They bought it. Huh? You gonna get to your head, man. They politicians and businessmen. Obama got a lot of businesses. He get money. What about you? What about you, broke ass chat room screamer? What about you? What about you, black college graduate? You rich yet? That man rich. Are you rich yet? With your black books? Are you rich yet? Are you rich? Are you gonna get it? You gonna keep talking about politics? It's over with, y'all. Election's over. It's done. It's done. They making their money. What you doing? Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. The truth is out, y'all. Here go your auntie. Come on, y'all. Come on. Get mad. Talk. No, I'm showing you a regime. LeBron was favored under them. Shannon was favored under them. That's why. It's a regime switch. It's a reason. Everybody right here already know what's up. You see it starting to show, right? Everybody knows this. Everybody knows. Only thing is, it's starting to show now. That's the only difference because the truth is coming out. All right? The truth is coming out. We're going to leave it at that. What Ray J say? Diddy will beat his sex trafficking case. We keep hearing this stuff. Diddy going to beat it. If this dude beat this case, guess who ain't going to beat this case? Your damn auntie. That's who. Your damn auntie ain't gonna beat that case. Mother too incompetent to stand trial. When I told these people, they got your people walking around looking like slaves in 2025. Any more questions? People ain't believe what I said. Told you, I don't come here to diss nobody. Everybody's dissing themselves. Everybody's dissing themselves. I'm just giving you the updates. Why nobody respect these people no more? Nobody want their ass around. Their ass been proven. They not even worth human life, some of them. Nope. See that? That's a mother. Child. Rest in peace. Once again. The parents. Struggle couple. Struggle couple parents. See that? The dad is getting charged, and the mother, she's too stupid to comply in court, but it is a child that is RIP on their watch. Yes. See that? I told you I'm not those people. That's you. Y'all always go with skin color, right? Here go your family members. Here they go. All of their ass. So I'm showing you. This is the narrative. When I said every time somebody get locked up, they're going to look just like that. Okay, let's look at this real comment. I know this person is ugly, disgusting. Let me get this person on the screen. Both of their ass ugly. Dope head, ugly ass, trash. This is called trash. This is called a zombie. All right? This is most people in society now. So, do y'all think that shit was going to go on forever? No, y'all. It's out the bag. They done. Everybody they catch like that, they on social service. Everybody they catch on like that, they on some type of system. No, we were revoking them. All that money we gave, we're going to save so much money revoking these systems. When I said family, how the hell did they trick these people to look like slaves? Only thing they didn't have was the clothes. They made them back convert into slaves in 2025. And I know for a fact that 2025 didn't set in people's brain yet. They still don't get it. I already know this shit. They are looking like slave days. And sit here and tell me I'm fucking lying, y'all. All right, they look like two runaway slaves that got caught. Straight up. So I'm not even going to play with y'all. That's what they look like. All right? So I'm here to let y'all know. These people are their own race. They're their own breed of people now. They are their own people, man. All right? That's who they all are. All right? You pick one. Incompetent. Kid, RIP. They are so incompetent. They are so much of animals. They can't have kids properly. It's proven already. All right? It's proven already. All right? All of them are this. All of them are compromised. What they say, all of them are hornballs. They're horny-ass people. Why they say they're horny-ass people? I don't know. Shannon Sharpe is truly disgusting. Most black men behave like this. Because what? They're some horny-ass people. Shannon Sharpe is officially the new freaky ass. Meanwhile, Stephen A. Smith got to clean up the mess. So like I said, Shannon didn't think about nobody else. He was thinking about ass, but he put everybody else in jeopardy. Because you forgot about First Take. You forgot about Molly. You got to see all these people embarrass yourself. Meanwhile, why you didn't say LeBron James' name, bro? You said everybody's name was LeBron. Why you didn't give an update that Tony Busbee also got your homeboy LeBron James in a lawsuit? You talk about Jay-Z. Like I said yesterday, if I was Jay-Z, I'd have been like, yo, why this fool saying my name? You trying to paint a narrative that Tony Busbee is out for black men. But if black men didn't mess with a white woman, black men wouldn't be in this shit. If black men didn't walk around with towels around Diddy house, black men wouldn't be in this shit. If black men don't do nothing sexual, Tony Busbee got nothing to do with you. It's that simple, black man. No, black man, where you going to take responsibility for your perverted behavior? All right? Where you going to do that? When are you guys going to get a consistent flow of coochie or whatever you like? Huh? If you like men fool, move a goddamn boy in your house. Do something. Because this shit y'all doing ain't making no sense. Somehow, y'all rich as hell, but when it comes time for this thing called sex, y'all got all these fucking issues. That's how we know you are mental idiots, and we know for a fact you've been turned into a goat. Because all y'all are 666. All you know. If it ain't 6'6" freaky sex, you don't know shit. Y'all all prove to us. All you know is money,
shopping, clothes, and sex. Y'all don't know shit about business. Y'all don't know shit about leadership. Y'all don't know shit about organization. You guys are fucking idiots. The only thing I'm trying to tell y'all is I gotta put it in race so you get it clear. If you thought the white man was going to just keep playing with you Negroes, keep giving y'all money, so y'all can keep running y'all mouth, go back, get another check, come back, show us some more clothes, go get another check, show up your Lamborghini, go get another check, talk about shit, this Jerry Jones, this Tom Brady, this Shaq, this everybody, go get another check. They thought that shit was going to keep on going. But when I kept telling you, that dysfunction was only allowed to, that whole shit of divide and conquer was allowed during this era. So being that divide and conquer was sanctioned and promoted because you guys had to destroy each other. So we let y'all destroy each other as much as you want, Shannon. We let y'all do whatever. We don't care because it was a breakdown. It was a tear down. And when y'all tore yourself down and when y'all destroyed every fucking thing, we did a reset. And guess who ain't in the reset? Bingo. Y'all the old pictures in the phone. Y'all the old apps. After we do the reset, a lot of that shit gonna disappear. That's y'all. It was a plan. We've been planning to get y'all ass out of here since crack. It didn't work. We've been trying to get rid of y'all ass since the dope era. It didn't work. But this time, it worked. We conquered y'all for once and for all. But then again, y'all conquered yourself. How y'all do it? Fake celebrity. How y'all do it? Fake ass, we made it persona. Then to make it stick, we gonna get their ass a fake ass movie, Black Panther Wakanda. You guys would never fake Black Panthers. They from Africa. We gonna troll y'all again. Y'all from Wakanda. All of it was embarrassing, humiliating, and it was all on purpose. All right. Meanwhile, that man told you. Check his birth certificate. That man told you. Then they come back and laugh at your stupid ass. That's why I say, man, they some hellified trollers and jokesters, man. You are not going to fuck with the great humiliators at all. You ain't going to fade them, y'all, at all. Meaning, once you start playing with them, they're going to show you what it is. So we're going to leave this here one more time. Are you going to understand that BLACK shit is over with? Are you going to understand that it was just a persona created for 100 years? Yes. When we stripped down y'all real identity, we gave y'all identities. Those identities that we gave y'all, y'all ran with that shit for 100 years, fought each other, all that. I told you, after slavery, they gave you this shit called divide and conquer. We're going to divide and conquer y'all through organizations. And religion, fool. You're going to pick that religion. You're going to pick that one. Y'all all going to go astray. And that's how y'all going to be destroyed. And y'all the only ones that did it. Just y'all, dummy. Just y'all. So, it was a plan. You can say what you want. You can type all day, but nobody cares, nobody listening because it's done already. Plus, to seal the deal, so many new people came in this country, we made sure your voice will never be heard because it's not about you. So either you're going to be diverse, you're going to be respectful of all races, or if you think it's just about you, well, you're going to find out it ain't. And that's why we're going to take your darkest ones and we're going to humiliate them because they did it to themselves. That's it. We took your poor people and made them rich. Why you think half your celebrities got poor stories? Even though a lot of y'all been successful, we don't go to successful families. We get poor people and make them your hero, Jay-Z, LeBron. We actually made two of the poorest. We went to the poorest neighborhoods in America and got y'all heroes. Y'all last ones y'all had recent, yeah. Yep. Y'all used to have real heroes, but the last ones we gave y'all were manufactured puppets. That's right. And then you're going to see all your manufactured puppets was controlled by one man. That's right. And that one man go to trial on May 5th. And I kept telling you, it ain't over yet. Because LeBron James is in a lawsuit. Now, you see how in the land of make-believe, they was able to make you forget that LeBron was in the lawsuit? I told you these snakes are vicious. Do you see how in the land of make-believe, they actually made you forget he was in a lawsuit? That's what I want you to see. Because these serpents pick and choose who they talk about. See, Shannon talk about everybody else. But he did not mention LeBron in that lawsuit one time. They did not mention LeBron James in trouble for 6 months. They just kept playing make-believe, make-believe. They were acting like Jay-Z was in trouble. Don't worry. The YouTubers, everybody doing the same thing. But don't worry. Their channels will be done. All their career going to be over. All right? Because at this point, we know for a fact all of them are what? Hot Cheetos. All of them are hot Cheetos. That's right. All of their ass. So, if he would have listened to Monique, he wouldn't have been in no trouble. A lot of these chicks are ran by the Albanians and Russians. How dumb you gotta be. See that? Your black ass don't know nothing about the trafficking ring, and you talking about they did this because he black. Well, ask yourself, why was this black man dealing with Albanians and dealing with those cartels? When I kept saying they get whatever they want. If he wants something younger than that, he get that. The cartels control it all. The cartels are for the rich people. You got DoorDash, they got cartel. Call the cartel, we need a pound. Call the cartel, we need some pink stuff. Call the cartel, we need some more Molly. Call the cartel, we need 100 women. That's what they do. That's what the cartel's for, y'all. Why? We run a train on that chick, she ain't gonna tell. Why? Oh, we got to do some rituals tonight. Call the cartels. We're gonna pay them to abuse these women tonight. That's how it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no reports. They've been doing this shit for decades. It was a system, y'all. Kept telling you that. Now it's over. Shannon didn't get it was over. Because it's common sense, y'all. Let's use our brain. He was talking up from 2023. He could have been dead at this shit. Family, if you was in the industry and you saw what happened to Diddy, all these accusations, Jay-Z, you want to tell me you wouldn't have got scared or just straighten your ways up? So you know what? I'm not about to risk my life with this shit. I had my fun. I played football. I had sex in the 90s, goddamn it, 2000s, 2010s. It's 2020, man. I'm good. Let me just chill out. Let me just get me some bad chicks, and I'm going to relax. If I want to get married, I'm going to just have my chicks on rotation. That's it. And I'm going to stay out the way. But you going to see, somehow they couldn't do it. Because the cartels know their weaknesses, y'all. Sex is their weakness. That's the truth. When you always got coochie thrown at you, it's their weakness, y'all. They might not do drugs, but they know you like sex, right? You like something. So whatever it is you like, they're going to catch your ass. If you didn't like 19-year-old women, you couldn't get caught with one. If you didn't like 20-year-old, meaning you couldn't get caught up with one. That's all I'm saying. When Monique told him to his face, get an older woman, what the world said about Shannon, everybody that know the truth. He's sitting there giggling. She really tried to give him some game, and he sat there giggling. Now look, because he's a big goofy. Goofies giggle. Thought it was a joke. So then what happened to him? That's all of them. They always think it's a joke till it happened to them. That's how it works. Oh, that shit ain't me. I don't work like that. That shit happen to you, I say, man, that shit could be me next. Shit, that's how I look at shit. I don't know about y'all. What they said, you can learn a lot from a dummy. That shit for real. I can watch you fail. I learned my lesson. I'm good. I ain't got to do that shit. That's y'all. Or he got caught. I ain't going to get caught. Or that was just him. That ain't me. I'm smarter than that. All right. That's why. Why you think? Hey, look, y'all. Yo, why y'all think that damn penitentiary so packed? Every guy thought they was going to outsmart somebody else. Oh, he got caught. I ain't getting caught. Who's the most in every jail penitentiary in America? Who's the most locked up? Who has proved that they're not smart in crime or in real life? You the best at everything. You the best at going to jail too. Did you know that? You the best at this shit. Yep. So what they say? They say we might as well make money off that too, right? Okay then. So now they got the proof. You filled up the jails. We gave you money. You still fucking up legit. You got college degrees. Still fucking up. Still ain't been no businesses. Y'all all got that in common. Didn't build shit. Also got in common, anything built, you will destroy it. That's proven. All right? This Shannon Sharpe thing got men realizing that marriage is actually beneficial because it really keeps you in check and out of trouble. Common sense. If you marry the right woman. So let's me stress this today. Yes, it's about marriage, but it's about marrying the right person. If you get married, it's not to the right person, you was better off single. It's about marrying the right person. And guess what else? The other trick is You have to marry the right person, and it has to be natural, or it's not going to work. If you marry somebody for looks, sex, money, what they got, that shit ain't going to work. A lot of y'all found that out, didn't y'all? That's why the people that got married in the struggle, those are the strong marriages. Those are the real marriages. The marriages that have been tested by all struggles, those are the real marriages. Everybody else got together for different reasons, fake. Everybody that folded during the pandemic, fake marriages. All the real marriages got stronger. That's what happened. Everybody know marriage is not only a business, it's what? It's a challenge. It's something you got to fight for. A lot of y'all quit because you're quitters. You dropped out of school. You quit your marriage. You're a runner. You're a failure. What they got to do? I don't like failure. So I always knew if I ever get married, I ain't going to be playing with the shit because I ain't no failure, bro. I like to win. So if I get married, ain't no divorce going to be in it. Because what I'm saying is, I'm smart enough to know now. Take your time, make sure everything is right, and then go accordingly. And it's natural. That's the problem. Don't get tempted. Don't feel lonely. It's going to come. But the key is the perfect match. Finish each other's sentences. Enjoy each other's company. Laugh and joke. Do so much, forget to have sex. Real shit. That's the real shit. We can do anything from go on a walk in the park. We can go to the gun range. We can do whatever. We can do it all. But that's what we do. That's a real couple. That's a real marriage. When y'all understand that, you in prison. If you ain't got that, you in prison. You're lying. You're trapped. Huh? You with somebody because of what they got? No, you need their ass. You're trapped. You live in a fake world. That's why you got to cheat too, bro. You hate your life. You only got to cheat when you hate your life. You only got to cheat when you hate your life. You only got to run around when you hate your life. You hate your household. You hate everything. When you hate your life, you got to look outside of that shit, y'all. It's called fantasy. The life you want, you can't have. So you're always looking for it. You always try to convince yourself of something else out there. But that's how you all became delusional. What they say on the TV? It was a movie. They said, you guys always complain about what you don't have and never appreciate what you do have. Is that not the truth? You know what they was talking about, right? They said, you guys always complain about what you don't have instead of appreciate what you do have. You know, we ain't got this. Well, you know, they trying to stop us from this. Well, you know, they trying to do this. And you know, we ain't got this. And you know, they ain't trying to do this. See that? That shit is corny and old now, y'all. Take it and shove it up your ass. Just admit, no, you live a miserable life. You hate your fucking life. Ain't shit working in your favor. If we had to check off boxes, how many boxes would you check off? Relationship, finances, living conditions, huh? Social life, fun life, raising, rearing, reflection, kids. How many checks? I don't check off all. I check off most, but I'm not miserable. A lot of y'all are. You don't check off nothing. When you gonna stop lying to yourself? Huh? When you gonna stop lying? That's why the way the world gonna be set up, what will be, is gonna be like this. The have against the have-nots. People that don't have, you're not even gonna be able to hang around people that have. It's gonna be a line drawn between happy people and miserable people. Miserable people, you're being exposed now. You're really gonna be exposed because miserable people will not be able to do nothing without no money. And that's going to draw the line. All you miserable people about to be hung up to dry. You know, a lot of y'all were living off the grid. A lot of y'all were very political, highly agenda orientated. You actually thought that the internet was the real world. So now all of y'all are put in that miserable category. And don't worry, I'm gonna unblock you guys after today. I wanted you to suffer to see how it feels to fucking watch for once. All right? If you want to text somebody, y'all start getting each other messages, but all that messaging each other 3 hours straight, that shit dead. So all I'm telling y'all, as much as you send emojis, as much as y'all talk, keep up with the content, because this ain't an idiot channel, all right? Even though I know some of y'all here to distract and antagonize, and when I talk about certain stuff, it's y'all job to distract in the chat. But your stupid ass keep forgetting it's going to be thousands on the replay. And you don't get that part. And guess what else I do? After a certain time, I turn the chat off. So the chat gets erased off every video. Okay? Understand that part. It's about participating in the chat. I say that because I've been seeing so-called moderators and people with memberships acting a certain way, and they're supposed to be, put it like this, it's more new people coming in, more up to date, and more smarter than people that's members and moderators. So I had to say, okay, are these people acting stupid? Are they doing this shit on purpose, or they just don't know no better? So what I'm telling you, it's the participation that gets you the wrench now. And if you're not participating, it's going to get your shit taken. All right? I'm going to tell you right now. If you're using this chat room for any other agenda, then participate in this show, do laughing, joking, your comments, you will get blocked on purpose. All right? Understand that. I'm talking to all y'all that got agendas, all right? I let y'all live, but I'm letting you know your ass going to get blocked. All right? Trust me on that. On that note, y'all, I got shit to do. What's up, LJ? I'm about to get out of here. All right? Miserable people always want to hang around people that's happy. People that be having money, broke people always want to hang around. What I'm just trying to tell you is them days over with. All right? People that's broke love to go to house parties. You get it? Because they can't go to the club. You get it, y'all? That's right. People that ain't got shit always want to know what I'm doing because they ain't got shit. Huh? That's how it worked, y'all. That's the world we was in, but not no more. So you get this to your head. Lines have been drawn. Which side are you on? You with the winners or the losers? All that shit you was raised on, no. You still in the cult called Instagram. That started from that era right there. I'm going to prove to y'all how a lot of your life is still under that era. Meanwhile, that era is over. You just don't get it. On that note, tone it down with your political views, all right? Tone your shit down. Your political views are old. Your concepts are from 60s. That's about it. Your whole outlook is a false reality called delusional behavior. You have no community. You have no rulership. You don't own shit. You just talk a lot. You are the masters of talking, screaming, shouting, and marching. That is it. Hopefully one day we'll be over this. Hopefully we will. But until this day, I will continue to troll you bastards. Every last one of y'all. Because it's a new time, a new day, and you believe so much fake shit, you actually believe this man was the greatest of all time. You pushed it, you stuck with it, you kept it going, but it was a lie. Here go your favorite first lady. Everybody know the truth about this, you still don't know about that. Everybody know the truth about this, you still don't know the truth about this. Huh? All right. So, when LeBron James' name is released for the lawsuit, Diddy's in the clear. Until then, him and Shannon is under attack by the same pit bull. And when you understand who this man worked for, then you'll get it clear. Other than that, the end of a regime, the end of abusive people. Shout out to all the people that LeBron James ruined. Delonte West lost his mind because he messed with this man's mother. No, because he spoke about LeBron. That's why. LeBron didn't care if he messed with his mother. LeBron didn't like what he said after the fact. He got people traded. Darvin Ham was a black coach for the Lakers last year. They fired his ass because of LeBron. He got players traded. No, they all getting their issue, y'all. You only won that chip because Barry wanted that ring, fool. Huh? You was only in power, Jay-Z, because Barry needed elections, idiot. Now you're going to see. Y'all thought Diddy was going down by himself? Watch when this trial start. Because LeBron, you still in the lawsuit, bro. Other than that, Shaq laughing at all y'all. Shaq gets his revenge. They saying Shaq got something to do with this too. I wouldn't doubt it. Because y'all been talking about skin color. It's just that all of your favorite, somehow they getting foot up their ass. Then all of that same skin color, the ones you don't like, somehow they the ones winning.
See, because you pick and choose. And you pick failure every time. You pick who's cool. Look what happened when you're cool. What I say, you're too cool, you're going to lose. Shannon always want to be cool, right? Well, he want to be so cool. Look at his ass now. See, Stephen A. considered a cornball. But see, that's how you keep your job and your money. See that? See what happened? You're a cornball? See? It's not fun being a cornball, right? Let me show you a hipster. See, Shannon Sharpe want to be hip, want to be cool. Look what happened when you want to be cool. Monique told his old ass, Shannon, you ain't cool. Stop trying to be cool. You just hating. You just hating. All the ignorant Negroes started a saying called, you just hating. You just hating. Well, now you find out for yourself. No, you hating on yourself. Try to be so cool. Now look at you. Try to be so cool. Now you done lose. You done lost. Get it? That's how it go. Try to be too cool, you're going to lose, fool. It's right. You want to be with the in crowd, you're going to always lose. So, and Shannon, he tried to use the, a matter of fact, Shannon, hold on. Shannon Sharpe said he under attack because he black. I think I got a black card around here somewhere, y'all. Hold up. I got a black card here somewhere. I kept one of them shits. Where this shit at? I got one. Here you go. Shannon, here go your black card. You hear that? Here you go. That's all y'all shit. Y'all shit finished, bro. It don't even exist no more. That's make-believe shit. All right? Scissors, you're done. On that note, enjoy your day. I got more coming, more stupidity. It's all jokes. It's all entertainment, agenda-free content. Y'all better learn how to have fun, laugh. You better give your opinion, because soon a lot of y'all ain't going to be heard and ain't going to be shit funny. So, on that note, enjoy y'all day, and I'll see y'all again later. Appreciate all of y'all. No joke. Every last one of y'all that genuinely appreciate this content through laughs, jokes, updates, information. But the truth is, it's really all about the future, because everything I'm talking about is the past already. So that's why I'm saying, if people don't get over this shit, if you do not get out your stupid ass way of thinking, you ain't gonna get it anyway. All right? I deal with deep sarcasm, slick ass jokes, like when I say my white homeboy. I say that to troll your racist ass because you're gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do that. On that note, carry on, folks. We out. One. Make sure y'all check out Unlocked Content on the home page. Click on playlist so some of y'all will be up to date. Check out the Unlocked Content. Let's go. Busted on the floor. Look at that big ass flower, y'all. He's supposed to be a man. Look how manicured his fingers is. He's supposed to be a brutal basketball player. Look how manicured he got girly fingers, y'all. He got girly fingers, right? He's very soft, but he acts tough with that fucking fake ass chin strap beard, y'all. Yeah. Only thing masculine is that beard. Other than that, he's soft, y'all. Did I tell you the other day? I just said it. I said, you don't got to hit LeBron. You can push him on the floor. Here's the proof. He's on the floor looking to see if the ref is looking at him being hurt. He flopped on the floor. Ref, you see me right on the floor, right? I'm hurt. Peekaboo. That's how LeBron was looking when he saw that picture. When he seen 44, 47, he said, oh, shit. They all in on this shit. Damn. Basically, for those who don't get it, Barry gassed them up to go at 40. Look, Barry gassed them up to go at the president. He used them to be their mouthpiece, to bash his ass. He used them to go against the president. But then he showed them. I just used y'all. I don't fuck with y'all like that. I just needed y'all to go against my fucking adversary at the time, man. That's what we do. We politicians, man. We go to college. We learn about debates. We do all this stuff. I just needed y'all for a mouthpiece because y'all fucking famous as shit, man. Other than that, I couldn't go against Trump. He famous. I just needed somebody famous to fight my battles. That's all that shit was, guys. That's it. Don't fucking call me no more. Y'all see all of these so-called men getting cooked back to back to back.